Alright, so once again, welcome. If you're just watching this live, if you're watching this on the recording, this will be AI Survivor, Civ4 AI Survivor Game 3, and we have the 6 AI leaders you see here. We're going to get started, and let's get underway. Alrighty, so what we always like to watch at the very beginning of these games is we watch kind of two things. Number one, where the deity AI chooses to send their settlers, because they all start with a settler on deity difficulty. And the other thing we watch is the religion race. And you can see we have 3 different leaders all going for meditation. That is the tech that would normally found Buddhism, but they can pick what tech they want. So Gandhi, Ahsoka, and Saladin all going for an early religion. Let's see, Darius sending his settler to the southeast. Interesting, towards Gandhi. Gandhi is sending his settler to the northwest. Where's Ahsoka sending his? Over here, also to the northwest. And Ahsoka is the first one to get a city down. So he has picked this spot with a lot. This is a pretty good spot for a city. Look at this floodplain. Quite a few floodplains. 1, 2, 3. The plain sheep is not that great. This is an okay city. Not great, but an okay city overall. Oh yes, please change the Civ4 view. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not do that. There we go. Thank you guys. See, that's why it's good to have the chat here, so you guys remind me when I screw up. Thank you. There we go. So that's easily corrected. And up here we have, oh dear, oh my. So Roosevelt has founded his city here, but that's a lot of desert. Well, I guess it's not quite so bad. He has floodplains. The ones by the river become floodplains, but that's a lot of desert tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this floodplains? Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 desert tiles. Desert tiles can never be worked in Civ4. You can't improve them. You can't work them. Their tile yields are 0. So they are completely useless. Well, he did go down the river. I said he needs to send his settler down the river, so I guess that's a good thing. And where's Gilgamesh sending his settler? Up here. Okay, that's probably not where he should send that. That wasn't the best place for your city, Gilgamesh. I guess it's got the food resources, but I don't know. He probably should have gone in this direction. He's got a lot of desert as well. Anyway, so where else do we have? Well, this is where Darius chose to put his second city. It's not a great spot, but actually it's a pretty terrible spot. But it does have one thing, and that's iron. So he will have this iron resource once he gets to iron working. So, yeah, he should name it Alexandria, not New York. Gilgamesh is like, I have to go for the tundra. We must get those tundra resources. And what else? Okay, so Gandhi hasn't founded yet. Wow, Gandhi's sending his settler in a nice direction. That's exactly where he should go. And how about Saladin? Saladin's heading south, too. Oh, we might see Saladin versus Ahsoka down here, especially if they go for different religions. Roosevelt's trying to build Las Vegas. Yeah, I know, right? Although Las Vegas doesn't even have a river running through it. Las Vegas is just pure desert, basically. Gilgamesh's city isn't that bad. It's true. It's not that bad. It's got the water tiles. It's just there's a lot of tundra and desert, unfortunately. Anyway, so here is Saladin's second city. That's not good news for Ahsoka. He was probably hoping, if you back Ahsoka in this game, you're kind of hoping that Ahsoka would get this land down here. Instead, Saladin's going to claim it. But that's good news for Darius. Darius might now have a play for this land over here. It's also good news for Roosevelt. He has a better chance of getting... Wow, there's a lot of gold resources over here. There's no food to work them, but there are a lot of gold resources. So is that everybody's second city? Oh, and Gandhi. Wow, Gandhi got a nice second city. Look at that. Floodplains galore, stone. Even got the silks resource. That's silks, right? Yeah, silk resource after he gets to calendar tech later on. Hopefully Gandhi will go full pink dot and get killed by an early war. Well, normally that's what happens, Listaki, is he does stuff like that normally, but he's surrounded by peaceful leaders, so I think he might be able to get away with that. Anyway, I'm liking Gandhi's start so far. I really like the way he started out. So who's going to win this race for the first religion? It's a tie right now. Ahsoka, Gandhi, Saladin, all 2 turns away from the religion. Let's see if anyone gets no. All right, so they're all 1 turn away. That means that Ahsoka is going to found the first religion because he wins turn order. The way that Civ4 works is the way ties are resolved is they go by turn order. And the way that this works in single player is you always win ties because the human player is always first in turn order. So, let's see, meditation. Yeah, so Ahsoka's first in turn order because I just have them in alphabetical order. I do that for simplicity's sake. So Ahsoka goes first, so he will get this religion. It will pop up in Vijay Anagara. And there it is. And he did pick, wow, he went with Buddhism, which is the normal religion at, that's the default religion at default religion adds meditation tech, but he took it anyway, even though we have choose religions on. So he gets the first religion, and that means his borders are going to expand. So watch, they're going to pop immediately because this is a holy city, and holy cities get lots of culture. So that's not good news for Saladin. This is definitely likely to bring them into conflict by having these borders right on top of each other, because the holy city will keep spewing out culture. It'll eventually claim these tiles and these tiles up here as well. Gandhi should have founded one tile to the left. Yes, he should. He should have been one tile to the left. That would pull in the dry wheat. Or no, that's irrigated wheat. That's a good tile right there. All right, so who's going to get the second religion? I noticed that Gandhi has immediately swapped to polytheism, so Gandhi's going to found the second religion, and it probably will be Hinduism. He probably will found this. Saladin has gone for bronze working, so he's out of the race, and no one else has a chance to get this second religion. So it will be Gandhi. He will get this, and he will found his own religion. Yeah, no one can beat him to that tech. What's going on elsewhere? Has Darius hooked up his... Wow, Darius, look at this. Wow! An AI actually doing the smart thing with its early worker action. So he farmed the corn, then he mined the gems, and now he's going to mine the other gems. Wow, that's really good for Darius. He's doing exactly what he should be doing, which is pretty rare for an AI in the early game. Usually they screw up and do all sorts of bizarre stuff, but that's quite... Well, okay. All right, well, they can't always do the smart things. He built a road on this tile first, so there's the Civ4 AI for you, but he should have mined this, obviously. But, hey, he is improving his resources, so despite the overemphasis on roads, you know, he is doing something. Up here, what's Gilgamesh doing? Well, he is also building roads for some reason. He really wanted roads on these silk tiles. The reason why I'm making fun of this is roads do not improve tile yields in Civ 4. So roads, you don't want to build a lot of roads in the early game. Now roads are important, but you want to improve resources first. And he decided to build roads. I guess he didn't really have a choice because he couldn't build a workboat for his fish, and he didn't have animal husbandry. So I guess he didn't really have a choice, but still, it's kind of amusing. He's building a camp. Does Gilgamesh have animal husbandry yet? Because I don't think he does. No, he's researching it. Okay, he's researching it. Interesting. Yeah, so Darius actually got off to a good start. He actually did what he's supposed to. How about Roosevelt up here? He's built one workboat. He's building another one. That's good. He farmed the floodplains. Not the worst option. He's researching pottery. Then he can start to put cottages down on those floodplains. And he's about to mine... Well... Check out the description. See the description in the bottom left corner? Build a road, too. So he's building a road, but he'll eventually mine this gold tile, and then he can start working it. So he's hooked up one of his crabs. He has also built a road connecting the two cities. Now, that's not terrible because they get the trade route, but mining that gold resource definitely would have been a better use of his time. All right, so that's what he's up to. How about Saladin down here? So he farmed the rice. That's good, and he's connected it to the two ivory tiles. So he's actually done a smart opening as well. Connected all his resources. These are not great tiles, but they're not that bad either. 2-2, 2-2-2, and 1-3-2. They're not, they're okay tiles. They're not that bad, and they do get the happiness bonus. So he's got the extra happy face from ivory. So anyway, we're about to see Gandhi found a religion. It should pop up here in Pataliputra. By the way, expect to see lots and lots and lots of Indian city names this game because we have 2 Indian leaders. Is this scout dead? No, scout's not dead. It moved around, though. Moved faster than the archer could keep up. And Gandhi did indeed found Hinduism. So both Indian leaders have founded their own religions. And we are actually on the default religions right now. Buddhism and Hinduism, despite having the choose religions options on. All right, so what else is going on? We do have some settlers in production. I think Saladin's going to be the first one to get a settler out because we do not have any. We don't have any. What's it called? Imperialistic civs. We don't have any imperialistic leaders in this game, so I think he'll be the first one to get one out. Building a granary. That's an interesting decision this early in the game. We have some other settlers in production, but none of the rest of them are particularly close to finishing. So I guess we'll watch. Saladin for the time being. He's building roads. Medina down here, I don't know. Medina, he did finish a monument here. This is a pretty good city location, actually. The problem is it's going to be swamped by the culture of Vijayanagar down here, because that's going to pop its 3rd ring borders in just 12 turns. This is going to pop borders in 10 turns right here. Hi, Kajot Lake. Nothing too crazy's happened thus far. We've just had the early religions fall, and that's about it. No wars, no conflict underway just yet. So there's the border pop from having the Holy City. By the way, check out what the floodplains do to health. All that unhealthiness from floodplains. You get the unhealthy face, the Mr. Yuck at size 3. Already get that. Okay, Gandhi's on a settler as well. Most of the AIs like to build settlers at size 3 for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they always do that. So we'll just watch where this settler goes as we keep checking in. A lot of people on bronze working for their techs. That's smart as well. And yeah, not too much more to say thus far. A game with normal religions. Well, Saladin's probably going to go for a religion. He has a very high religious flavoring. If he founds a religion, it's likely to be Islam because that's his preferred religion in the preference sheet. Preferred on the preference sheet. Smooth talking. Up here, so poor Saladin, he built a farm on this. He built a farm on this tile initially, which is a 4-food farm, like a floodplains tile, and now he's replacing that farm with a pasture. What's Saladin on? No, he's going for animal husbandry. Okay, so Saladin went. Okay, Saladin's not going for an early religion, at least not so far. He went bronze working animal husbandry, which is smart. All right, where's this third settler? Okay, third settler is not going towards Ahsoka. Third settler's going for these gold resources up here. All right, so Saladin's the first one to 3 cities. And this city has no food whatsoever. It's got the oasis, and that's it. But it does have the gold resources, and it's got dyes. He can't use the dyes until later, until he gets calendar tech, and he needs ironworking to cut down the jungle. But a lot of resources, so I guess that's nice. But that's good news for Ahsoka that he does not have another Arabian city. And it's good news for Darius, too, because this spot here, this is pretty good land here. Look, another gems resource, a lot of grassland. This is pretty good land, and I'll be curious to see who gets this territory between the two of them. That's a pretty good one. All right, I think Gandhi gets the next settler out. It's on 1 turn. So where Gandhi sends this settler is pretty interesting, too, because if he goes off into the tundra, that would be a little silly. We'll see. He could even push north and try to crowd Darius, who just finished researching bronze working. All right, where's this settler going? Looks like it's heading west. Guess it's heading here. Off to go crowd the other Indian leader, Ahsoka, over there. Right, Saladin has no food to work these golds, which makes the city not very useful at all. Hi, Thorin. Welcome. So New York is slowly finishing a settler, working its only 2 improved tiles. We've got the resources are all improved here at Washington. Washington the city. This is Roosevelt the leader, Washington the city. And wow, look at this. He needs to go. All right, so Washington. Now I'm going to make this confusion over and over again. Roosevelt the leader would really benefit from building the Oracle and slingshotting metal casting tech for early forges because he's industrious, so he gets cheap forges, and he has both gems and gold resources connected already. Wait, where's he getting gems from? He doesn't have gems. Is he trading them with... Is he trading them with somebody? Yes, wow. Gems to Roosevelt for crabs. Okay. That's... Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. So they can trade along this river. I was like, how do they have a trade connection? Well, they're on this river, so they're trading resources along this river. That's kind of interesting. Very, very interesting. Just say America. Yes, thank you. Just say America. Just say America. That's what we'll do. Just go with America then. All right. So we've got a Gandhi settler out. Here it is. Although, ooh, look at this. Archer 0.8 out of 3. So a little bit close. So he might not move this settler. All right, I was going to say he might not move this settler until the unit heals, but no. And that's a good spot for a city. He's got the pigs, grassland pigs. That's a 6-food tile. And copper, well, the tundra and desert's not that great, but still, not bad at all. All right, Ahsoka is he building a settler? Does he have one out on the map? I don't know. Hard to tell. I think Darius just finished... No, he didn't finish the settler. He's got one almost done under production here. Gilgamesh was building a settler. There it is. So Gilgamesh apparently eager to head back into the tundra, I guess, with his settler. And then there's one popping out from New York, too. So let's see where they end up heading. All right, so Ahsoka has finished. He's finished bronze working tech. By the way, this city's about to pop borders right now. So we'll watch the border pop here. It's actually going to steal this copper tile away once the borders pop in a turn or two. Yep, next turn it'll steal that away. All right, more people adopting, finishing bronze working, adopting slavery tech. Darius still working on a settler. Darius, you need to start getting some units out, man. Get those settlers out. Your start is godly, but you got to expand or you're going to lose. Oh, wait a minute. So that settler was on this tile last turn, and then it moved down here. All right, so here's the new Sumerian city. It's got food. It's not that bad. Got the clams. Got the dry rice down here. Can work the water tiles. Not too bad. A little low on production, but I guess he's got one hill tile. Sadly, the horses are not in the range of this city. In the culture, but not within the range for not within range to actually work the tile. And let's see where FDR sends his settler, where America is heading. Down the river. Okay, smart move, FDR. Down the river. Gonna take some land away from Darius, though. Game favorite Darius. By the way, note that the copper tile has been stolen away from Saladin. Interesting. Building some chariots, too. These chariots are not the worst option to counter the barbarians. Alright, so where's the settler going? Here it is. That's where Darius' settler is going. And Boston has been founded on the river. So again, more floodplains to work. Floodplains here, 2 floodplains, a lot of grass. This is a pretty good city on a hill. Got the copper tile. Not bad. Roosevelt's actually heading right where he should. I said he needs to head up that river, and he is indeed doing so. Not good news for Darius, though. Darius starting to get crowded, and oh, look at this. There's even a Barb City over here to monkey around and cause more problems. Let's see. Not too much going on so far. FDR, yeah, I think just about everybody has bronze working by now. Mapmaker screwed Gilgamesh. Yeah, the horses are just out of range. The fish was out of range originally, but now it's in. I moved it when we were doing the map creation process because his capital was pretty terrible before I did that. And here, all right, so here's the Persian settler. It's heading to the west. Maybe he's going for this gems region. I wonder if there's another Arabian settler. There should be another one soonish. He's already on 3, but it's almost time for another one. Oh boy, here's a city with no food, working those unimproved tiles. Alright, I guess the Darius settler is the most interesting thing to watch right now. There it goes. He's probably going to plant right on that Plains Hill because of the horses. And he's building walls. What the... Who's attacking you, Darius? Why are you building walls in your capital? Whatever. I was like, why is he building walls in his capital? So yes, the city is right here. And the floodplains are causing unhealthiness. +2 from features. What does that mean? I guess that's the floodplains tiles. Oh well, lots of food on the floodplains. Boy, if he starts building cottages on all these floodplains, his GMP is going to be ridiculous. But that's not going to matter if he gets out expanded too badly. Oh, look at this. Wow, Gandhi putting that stone tile to work, right? So he's got the stone. That means that stone wonders are cheaper. So he's building Stonehenge and the Great Wall. Boy, if he builds the Great Wall, that would actually help a lot given all the barbs around his. Ahsoka's holy city has really put the squeeze on Saladin. Look at that. And it does not help that Roosevelt and Darius have expanded towards him too. Yep, Saladin not in great shape. By the way, Ahsoka still has a lot of room to expand. So here's Ahsoka going for Stonehenge. He's not going to get it because Gandhi's going to finish this first. Unless like a whole bunch of forest chops finish. Got to build walls to defend against those barbarians that are never actually going to attack your capital. I don't know. The AI just... Well, let's just say it's no human, that's for sure. Yeah, Gilgamesh look at this. He's got all these health resources, but no happy resources. So he needs to find something that provides happiness. He's got spices for down the road and silks. So he's got calendar resources, but no early game happiness resources. By the way, for all their bonuses, the AI really struggles with happiness on deity. Like, look at this. Unhappy, unhealthy. Like, they really struggle to keep their cities happy. Washington, by the way... Washington. America is very likely to build the Great Lighthouse up there. I would be pretty confident that they'll ultimately get the Great Lighthouse. Anyway, so here's Stonehenge. Gandhi has just finished it. In Civ4, you can see it pop up on the map. There it is. Gandhi's completed Stonehenge. He's going to get the Great Wall, too. This will produce a great profit for his Hindu shrine, so that's kind of nice. This is no human. Great walls, walls, little walls. Gandhi, as I said, Gandhi loves to go... Yeah, that's true. Darius is an equal number of cities. That's true. And that might be all he needs. I guess we'll find out. So, there's the walls. He does have the walls. So, I guess that's good. But anyway, so now the Great Wall is finished. And in Civ4, this is the nifty little graphic for the Great Wall. It goes around your cultural borders, which is kind of a cool feature. You can see the Great Wall goes around Gandhi's borders. So he's finished 2 early wonders. He will get the Great Prophet, not the Great Spy, because he finished the Stonehenge 1 turn sooner. So it's 1 turn ahead. Ahsoka is heading a settler west. Yes, okay, good catch. So yes, oh man. Boy, Ahsoka and I smell conflict in the future between these two. Boy, Ahsoka is really being a jerk towards Arabia. Look at this. He's like, where can I go to screw over Saladin? I know, I'm going to put a city right here. Right on the corner. I mean, Gandhi is benefiting. Like, okay, so you look at the map and you're like, wow, Gandhi's got all this space. But that's because no one's expanding towards him. Look at where Ahsoka has sent his settlers. West and even further west. He could have settled towards Gandhi. He's just not doing it. He's just chosen to go in the opposite direction. And Darius hasn't really pushed south either. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good for Gandhi. He nailed 2 early wonders. He's got plenty of room to expand. Ahsoka looks like he's going to be drawn into conflict with Saladin over here. That's what it looks like, at least right now. Yeah, America probably doesn't. America is researching ironworking, so yeah, it doesn't have it, so can't hook up the iron. Anyway, this city's pretty good too. Lots of floodplains, the iron, the marble, not bad. If it doesn't get attacked by Saladin, it's a pretty good city. So everyone's at 3 cities right now. Everyone tied for 3, and there's more settlers in production. Would I want to settle in all that desert? No, that's a fair point. That land is pretty horrible. That's a fair point. I guess that's why. Good point. So, indeed, there's the Great Lighthouse. I said I thought America would probably go for the Great Lighthouse. Saladin has multiple settlers in production, so we'll have to see where he sends these once they're done. Plot twist, Ahsoka secretly in love. Well, I mean, we can look at the relationship right now. Alright, so look at this. Gilgamesh, worst enemy of Gandhi, worst enemy of Gandhi. Gilgamesh is not very popular. See, Saladin is also not popular. Gandhi and Ahsoka are actually cautious towards each other because of the religious issues. Gandhi is only liked by Darius. It's kind of interesting. Who's worst enemies? Alright, so Gilgamesh is the worst enemy of Gandhi. That's kind of funny. Gandhi is the worst enemy of Gilgamesh and Saladin, which makes sense. His peace weight is incredibly high. Alright, so Gandhi and Gilgamesh, the two at the extremes, are the ones who are not very popular. By the way, Gandhi is now going for another religion. He's going for his third religion, or his second religion. So it looks like he's going to get that. Darius is going to win this. They're both at 2 turns away, and Darius is going to win the tiebreaker by turn order. So Darius is going to get his own religion, and that could make this very interesting. Worst enemy of Gandhi. Oh no. Oh, features his floodplain and jungle. Okay, I did not know that. Has Ahsoka stolen Saladin's medal? Yes, he has. 71% India, 28%. So Arabia is not getting this back anytime soon. This is why it sucks to be next to a holy city in the early game. But there is a settler out from Saladin, so we'll watch to see where that goes. And Gilgamesh has gotten another city out. He's making the most of this little corner up here, taking advantage of the food he does have, but he's going to have to expand further. He has not claimed very much land with these 4 cities. He's got the northeast corner, and that's about it. But, hey, it's better than not having that land. So, where is... Alright, so here comes the Saladin settler. But we've got... Oh, look at this. Darius, his incredible economy is going to win him the 3rd religion of the game. So he's going to found something. What did he get? Wow, he went for Christianity. Interesting. Interesting choice. Not what I expected. Darius picks Christianity as his religion. That was probably just totally random. So that's the monotheism religion. Any metals near Arabia? That's a good question. Does he have any other than that one? Because if not, he's in trouble. Oh, yes, he has an iron resource. So he'll be okay. He's got an iron resource. So he'll be all right. All right, here goes that settler. Still wandering up, headed up that way. I guess he didn't want to plant in the desert right there. Can I move the camera down slightly? Nice ceiling. Camera looks fine. I'm looking at it. Looks pretty good. I guess I can move it down slightly. Looks pretty good, though. All right. We'll go there. Yeah, Gilgamesh is doing pretty well. Better than I expect. I mean, he is... Okay, so let's be fair. He's last in score, but that's because he's built no wonders, he's founded no religions, and he has a lot of water in his territory. The score formula is based on text discovered, population, land in your borders, and wonders. So with all these sea tiles, his score is going to be lower than it would be otherwise. And Darius is now building immortals, so I guess he'll be okay. But yeah, for all his econ stuff, as good as his economy is, he's not managing the happiness resource side of the game all that well. Alright, what's going on down here? Gandhi's building chariots, presumably to deal with the barbs. Here's another city about to go down for Gandhi. There it is, Lahore. Gets the free monument from having Stonehenge. Holy city being towards America and not India. Yeah, that could be... That's kind of interesting as well. There's the Great Lighthouse, built by America. This strong capital is helping. He only has one capital city right now. So, or one coastal city, excuse me. So, probably not going to matter too much since we're on a Pangea. Here's a settler. Here's another wait, is that another settler? No. So, oh, anyway. Oh, hello. Saladin, making a bold claim here. Oh boy. Saladin just wants to intrude on the borders of all his neighbors. Oh boy, well that's going to be interesting. Let's look at the... So we've got a lot of border tension already from Saladin and his neighbors. Darius getting boxed in a little bit because he hasn't expanded that well. But guess what? Baghdad is right next to another holy city. So the borders are going to be expanded. He's going to have this city crushed by culture as well. Poor Saladin. All the holy cities in the game are right next to him. And this capital is going to pop borders in 6 turns as well. So this city is going to be completely crushed by the culture. Yep. Well, that's right. So Darius, I mean, he is in the middle of the map. He just needs to make sure he gets his fair share of land. He'll probably get this Barb City. And maybe something over here. I don't know. We'll see. There should be another American settler out somewhere. No, maybe not. I thought he was building another settler up here. I might have missed it, though. And, of course, there's still a lot of Barbs running around, too. Anyway, so Gandhi is clearly ahead in score. He's built all these... built all this religious stuff, and now he's building his cheap temples, which actually look at all this stuff he's built: the walls, barracks, granary, monuments, temple, and Stonehenge. I think he built the monument before Stonehenge. So yeah, Gandhi's doing pretty well down here, doing pretty well. He is the early score leader. Ahsoka's throwing down another city, this one in the tundra. Not the greatest city, but I guess it can use this deer tile for food, and it will claim the marble down here as well. Saladin just... And Saladin founded directly on the iron, so he now has iron, so he doesn't have to worry about that. He's the first one to 5 cities. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 cities, but he's almost out of land already, so that's not good for him. And otherwise, the game's pretty peaceful thus far. Still land being claimed. Oh boy, look at the Barbs messing up poor Gilgamesh up here. He's actually had an archer promoted from being attacked, but I think he had to whip this city. Yeah, he had to whip this city twice, so a little bit unfortunate. Let's see what the Barbs do. They'll probably just suicide on that city, Eridu. Alright, 50 turns into the game. Roosevelt needs to go to war because all his expansion spots suck, yeah. I mean, he's got an awesome capital. Like, this capital's amazing. It's just the land around his capital's not that good. So yes, he probably does need to go to war. He's a fairly peaceful leader, though, so I don't know if he's going to do that. Alright, oh, this is going to get pillaged by the Barbs. Anyway, let's look at the bar graphs, because we're 50 turns into the game. Alright, so GMP, Darius is the leader, as we expected. Leading in GMP. And interesting, Gandhi's last, but... no, Ahsoka's last. Gandhi's actually doing okay on GMP. Production, Saladin's in first by a lot. Gandhi had a... Oh, this was when he was building the Wonders. Gandhi had a huge spike when he was building his Wonders. Darius is in last on production. Here's food. Darius is last in food. It's Gilgamesh and Ahsoka... Not Gilgamesh. Gandhi and Ahsoka are at the tops for the food charts. Power, they're pretty close. Saladin and... Wow, wait. Is that... I was going to say Gandhi's tops in power, but no, that's Ahsoka. And then culture, as you'd expect, Gandhi is the leader in culture as well. Top city is Bombay. This early in the game, top city is mostly determined by population. Darius is another settler. Well, he's building one. I don't think he's finished one yet. As I said, he kind of needs to... Oh, wow, there's a whole lot of people attacking this. Look, there's a whole bunch of archers trying to attack this city. I don't think that's going to go too well. Archers aren't very good attack units. Yeah, they are... Oh, I guess I don't know what they're doing. They're just camped out outside the Barb City. So, yeah, the map's starting to take form. Here's another city. Ahsoka just put down another city in the tundra. I guess he doesn't have that many options to expand. I'm curious who's going to go for this land over here. That's still kind of up for grabs. Meanwhile, over here, the border pressure continues. This capital is going to pop borders in 2 turns, and then Baghdad's going to lose some of its tiles. Darius, oh, the walls! This is why you built city walls, because of this archer. This archer right here, that's why you need city walls, to protect against this archer. He's also, oh, anyway, oh, you guys are right, there is another set. Oh, he just whipped the settler, that's what he did. So he just whipped the settler to completion. That's where that settler came from, and it's going in this direction. Or up there, I guess. So Persepolis just expanded its borders, and now you see that poor Baghdad is losing even more tiles. A lot of archers here, but there's not going to be any tiles to work. Plus, Susa is going to pop borders in 7 turns, and then this tile, the gems tile, will be taken away as well. So, yeah, not so good up there. Where's America's 4th? America doesn't have a 4th city, right? Darius doesn't have a 4th city, and America doesn't have a 4th city either. Gilgamesh should be getting close to getting another one out, too. Wait, did he not connect it? No, okay, I was like, did he not connect his fish, but he's just exploring with this workboat? Alright, Darius just put down another city. Alright, let's try something different this game. We'll just accept all their open borders agreements, and that way we don't have to see the open borders requests 10,000 times. I'm pretty sure they can't make trade connections to my observer civ down here, so we'll just accept that. Alright, so here's Darius' city. This is a good city. Got the grassland cows, more floodplains. It'll have the oasis once the borders pop. Have the, well, probably Boston will get those spices. Yeah, Boston's going to get the spices, but not bad. Not bad. In close tension with America, but otherwise not so bad. I don't know why Darius is having so many problems with this one Barb Archer. Is he really going to lose his corn tile here? Nope, it got cleaned up by an Immortal. Okay, so an Immortal attacked and killed that. There's the first Great Prophet. That should be Gandhi. I think it should be Gandhi. Did he already move it? Yes, here it is. So the Great Prophet is going to build the Hindu shrine. There it is. So he'll found that. Another wonder for Gandhi. And does he have a... what's... okay, I was going to say, does he have a settler up here, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, the desert is kind of dividing up. This is a kind of an interesting map with the way the desert has been working. Like, you've got these big patches of desert, and no one wants to settle them. So, like, Gilgamesh is kind of isolated by his desert, and, like, there's big patches here. But the AI will settle this territory eventually. Like, when there's nothing else to grab, they will go for the desert. Oh, we've got another Barb city, too. I didn't even see this one. Magyar. Well, Gandhi should get this. Should, I say. And this city's being attacked. Oh, boy, there's a lot of units going for this Barb city. Ooh, this would be interesting who gets this. This is a pretty good city over here. And I have no idea. There's just units of all nationalities down here. All kinds. Gandhi even has a chance to get it. He's got a chariot. Darius will probably get it because the Immortals get that huge bonus against archery units. Hold on, I'll pull it up in the Civilopedia if you haven't seen the Immortals before. So here's Immortals. They're like chariots, except they have 2 benefits. They get defensive bonuses. Normal chariots do not get defensive bonuses. See, chariots don't receive defensive bonuses. Immortals do. So if they're standing on a forest, you can't really attack them, which is kind of nice. And number 2, they get a big bonus against archery units, plus 50%. So Darius will probably get this city with his Immortals. That's my guess. Poor Roosevelt, yeah, he's already out of land. Well, you know, he chose to build the Great Lighthouse, so that's part of it. He's also building swords right now, so who knows? Maybe he's looking to go after somebody. Who does Roosevelt not like? I'm guessing it's Gilgamesh. All right, Roosevelt, he doesn't like... He actually doesn't like Darius that much either because of their border tensions. Actually, he doesn't really like... He's cautious with most everybody. That's kind of interesting. All right, so... Oh, wow. Down to 1... Oh, my goodness. Down to 1 archer left. Who's going to get this city? That actually could be pretty key, who gets this one. Oh, okay, so Gandhi is going to promote this chariot. He might have a shot at it. Gilgamesh might have a shot, too. Somebody's going to get this, because it's down to just 1 archer left. Oh, my God, it's Gandhi. Out of all people, Gandhi claims this city. Jeez. Well, that's good news for Gandhi, I think. Although, remember, Gilgamesh hates Gandhi, so... This might induce a Gilgamesh to attack Gandhi war deck and then take it away. But the fact that that didn't go to Darius has to be unlucky for Darius. Interesting. Gandhi. Well, Gandhi is in great shape. I mean, you can see by score he's ahead by a country mile. The real issue is, will Gandhi build enough units to defend himself? That remains to be seen. But so far, he's in great shape. So we shall see. He's not as technologically advanced as some of the other leaders, but that can be made up in time. He also just founded this city right here. So let's take a look at Bangalore. Oh, so he founded a city to make use of the wheat resource. That's a 5-food tile, 5-food 1 production. So that's a good tile, and he's got the oasis too. Oh yeah, Saladin also went Buddhist. Yeah, so we have the starts of a religious block here. Yeah, see this is, okay, so this could be a problem for Gandhi. It also could be a problem for Darius. There's 3 Buddhist leaders for now. Let's go to the religious tab. So here's Buddhism. You can see the Buddhist block. And somehow Buddhism spread up here, just randomly. So that means that Gandhi has it has a completely different religion from everyone else in the world, and that could be an issue. No, aggressive AI doesn't really make the AIs more likely to declare war. It just means that their relations are not as good with one another. Like, their relations have like a penalty across the board, and they are more likely to ignore. They don't look at the power bar graphs at all when they declare war. They'll just declare regardless. They just totally ignore the fact that someone's like much stronger than them in power. So this city has popped borders, and that means this tile is going to get taken over as well. What else do we have to look at? Gandhi is still spreading his religion. So Gandhi will probably get that one, but you never know. And, we got some swords in production in a couple cities. Boy, Roosevelt, he really needs more land. He is not in great shape here. Right, Gandhi is the early leader for the culture win. He just needs to survive to, how do you make smileys? I think there's a Twitch code to do that. I am curious as to how this is going to play. This Gandhi city way up here that he took from the Barbs. Alright, so here's another Darius settler. And now Roosevelt has converted to Christianity. So he swapped away from... Oh, look at this. And he's like going full hardcore Christian. He's going hardcore Christian, right? No, he's got Christianity in his capital and his second city. So we've got 3 little blocks forming here. We've got the Buddhist block, Saladin, Ashoka, and Roosevelt. Then we've got Gandhi by himself. And then Roosevelt and Darius both have Christianity. Darius is in last place in score, but not by that much. It's fairly close. The bottom 3 are still pretty close. And then Gilgamesh has no religion yet. He's just kind of doing his thing up here at the top of the map. He's building Moai statues. Yeah, I wonder what he's going to do. We'll see. So we do have some units. All right, we also have people building the Oracle. Look. America's building the Oracle. Alright, it looks... Alright, well, never mind. Too late for that. It is going to be taken by Ashoka. Let's see what he slingshots with the Oracle. So this is going to cause his score to jump up by a lot. Oracle always does that because you get the points for a wonder and you get the points for the tech. Alright, let's see what he picked up with that. Ahsoka... Metal... Alright, he went for metal casting. Always a solid choice. He's not industrious, so he doesn't get the cheap forges, though. Now Gilgamesh is in last place on score. See how it jumps around a bit? Anyway, there's another city from Gandhi. Actually, he's had this for a couple turns. I just didn't see it. Hyderabad. He is expanding like an orange plague. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities with the Barb. 7 cities. Although Darius just threw down Tarsus right here. What are the relations like between Darius and Gandhi? That's a good question. Not great. Just cautious. Just cautious, largely because of the religion. Although they're annoyed toward Saladin. Religious differences and border tension. There's actually quite a few annoyeds on the map right now. Annoyed. Boy, Saladin. Ooh, Saladin does not like Darius and does not like Gandhi. So we probably will start to see some action pretty soon here. Probably pretty soon. Yep, Gilgamesh just refuses to adopt a religion. He's off doing his own thing. He doesn't care what the other AIs are doing. And this city really needs to... Alright, I was going to say, needs to pop its borders to get some culture going. This peak tile should be taken back by Darius eventually. How about Darius and Roosevelt? How do they feel about each other? Because they've got border tension as well. All right, they like each other because they've got the religious faith. So They're not going to go to war with each other, at least not anytime soon. All right, we'll accept the open borders so you guys stop asking. I still have no trade routes, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Hey, we finally have another Roosevelt city up here, and it has no food. There's absolutely no food up here. Poor Roosevelt. He's in a tough position. Saladin is researching horseback riding, which would unlock, well, horse archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like he's tapped out at these 6 cities. And look at how he's getting squeezed on culture. Poor guy. He is losing this culture war. Like you can see, here's where there's culture shared, but he's losing. Nearly all of the shared culture is taken up by Darius. Anyway, but yeah, Gandhi is definitely in the driver's seat right now. He is the one with the most cities. His tech is pretty good. He's building spears for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Gilgamesh is he building a... Alright, he's finally got another settler. He doesn't have a lot of good land, but he needs to claim what he does have. Alright, sounds like a deal. Darius have gotten better. They were both -2. Okay. I guess they're improving. Peace weight does tend to do that. By the way, remember, Gandhi has Stonehenge, so his borders are going to pop here for free at this city, at Scythian. And that matters because this is the key tile right here. Whatever city gets this... Oh, it's also on a horse resource. That's kind of amusing. But that's the key resource. Here's another city that went down. Another city that has very little food, but I guess it can borrow... Oh, it's got a floodplains tile, so it's not totally awful. It can borrow the floodplains. Building some forges. And is anyone in war mode right now? Gandhi's building quite a few military units, way more than I'd expect to see. So Roosevelt put down another city. More border tension up here. He will get the stone resource from this. Oh, look at this. America claimed this spot 1 turn before Gilgamesh went for it. So Gilgamesh gets screwed out again. Poor Gilgamesh. He's in a rough position. Oh, he was just like, screw it. I'm going to put down... Oh, wait, he has 2 settlers in this area? Oh, he had 2 settlers. Okay. Wow, look at this. International border tension central up here. All of these right next to each other. This is not too bad, although he needs to expand borders. Get those floodplains in play. A lot of desert tiles. A lot of desert here. Saladin and Gandhi both have 7 cities. And, wow, there's actually not 2. There's actually 3 Barb cities down here. Interesting. Well, nobody's been claiming that. See, Gandhi was smart. Gandhi pushed north. The AI does not always do that, but he pushed away from the tundra. I have seen them go for the tundra a lot, but he really went for the good land to his north and his west, and that's why he's ended up with so much, because he's expanded in the right direction. Darius is out of land. I don't know if he's going to get... He might get another city down here, but that's about it. Maybe another one in this jungle, but he's almost out of land. Watching this is kind of like watching the Cricket World Cup. It is. I know, right? It's strangely compelling. And Gandhi got another great prophet, so he'll use that for... Wait, does he have 2 religions? No, he doesn't have another religion. Also, Gilgamesh has converted to Gandhi's religion, Hinduism. So now we've got 2 Hindu followers, 2 Christian followers, 2 Buddhist followers. What a strange game. Does that change how Gilgamesh feels about Gandhi? No, he still hates Gandhi. Even with the shared faith, he's still annoyed towards Gandhi. That's a lot of annoyed faces on that screen. So the purple is annoyed, white is cautious, blue is pleased. That's a lot of annoyed faces. I don't think it's going to last too much longer until we see somebody pick a fight with somebody. This is generally around when they first start, around turn 75, turn 80. And it looks like, oh wait, Saladin has just founded, I think that's Saladin with that religion. Hold on, who got Taoism as a religion? That's the, oh, Gandhi got it. I think that's the Code of Laws religion. Which religion is that? Is that no? It's the theocracy religion, because he burned his great. All right, so he burned his great prophet on theology tech. Okay, so theology tech. I thought that was the Code of Laws religion. It's actually the theology religion. So he burned his great prophet on researching theology tech. That's where that popped up. All right. Can we show everybody's tech tree? Let's show it at turn 75, because that's a nice round number. Saladin is going for his own religion, which is the one at Code of Laws. He's got a... Oh, okay. Hello. What's this? That's quite a few quite a few units down here. Are they heading somewhere? Yeah, they're just hanging out, but that's quite a few units down there. Boy, this is a real mess up here, isn't it? There's quite a few units in as well. Look at all this. Unit AI attack. Gilgamesh looks like he's trying to pick a fight with somebody here. Wait, did the borders just... Oh, that's right, he's creative. I was like, that's a weird border pop. He got these 3 tiles and these 3 tiles. Very weird. So he won't get these tiles, but and he won't get these either because they're first ring. All right. So what's going to happen in terms of borders is Gilgamesh will temporarily get these 2 tiles, but then America will get them back again in a few turns after that. Wow, Darius already has construction tech. Holy cow. If he could just get an ivory resource. And he does have iron. Wow, look at that. He has iron by 1 tile. This is very important for Darius. If he loses this resource, he's in a lot of trouble. It is his only source of metals, that tile right there, right on the border. Cool. But Ahsoka certainly ran a strong land grab. Ahsoka got pretty much all the good land between himself and Saladin. Saladin got this city here, Medina, but that was about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks like the map's mostly claimed. There's some tundra up here, some desert, more tundra down here. But the map's mostly claimed by this point, so we should start seeing conflict for cities. Like Gandhi just planted that. Okay, you guys said you wanted to see the tech tree, so let's take a quick look at that. All right, most of them seem to be in like the classical age right now. So here is Ahsoka. He's researching monarchy tech, and he got metal casting from the Oracle. All right, here's Darius. Wow, Darius is definitely ahead in tech. Look at this. He's already got calendar and construction. He's going for currency. Very good econ techs. He really should go for monarchy, though. He needs happiness. That's the tech he should have gone for. Gandhi's actually behind in tech. He doesn't even have iron working yet. He does have monarchy, and obviously he used the Great Prophet to get theology, but otherwise he's definitely behind in tech. He is like just entering the classical era, so he's behind. Gilgamesh wants construction tech, but he's a long way. Gilgamesh is in last place on tech, I think. He has iron working, but he doesn't even have writing tech yet. Yeah, Gilgamesh is pretty far behind in tech. I know his land's pretty crummy. That's part of it. Roosevelt's doing well in tech. He's one of the tech leaders. He and Darius are like the 2 tech leaders. He's got math. He's going for calendar. He is behind Darius, but he's in pretty good shape. He's got monarchy tech, which is a smart pickup. Oh, Saladin. His tech is awful. His tech is also pretty terrible. Oh, he's gone for code of laws, which will get him a religion. See, first to discover founds a religion, but he's missing a lot of other stuff. Otherwise, he's not in good shape. There doesn't seem to be anything going on with these Barb cities yet, but we can always check up again in a couple turns, see if anything's taking place there. All right, so yeah, the warmongers, Saladin and Gilgamesh are definitely behind in tech. Darius is the leader, Roosevelt's in second. Gandhi's behind for now, but with that much territory, he should catch up in time. Oh boy, better build a ziggurat in your capital. You can't be paying that 1 gold per turn in maintenance. That's just crazy. There are units from Gilgamesh up here. Afraid of a Saladin declaration on Darius. It could happen. Is this another settler? Oh boy. Are you going to try to cram in yet another city here, Darius? Yes, he is. All right. Well, the land up here is pretty strong, so it's probably strong enough to support another city with the floodplains tiles, but that's a lot of cities crammed into a small area. So Darius did get to 6 cities, but he's pretty cramped. That's better than the 5 that we're seeing right now from Gilgamesh. Saladin's out of land too. Saladin's got some units up here. If he declares, it probably would be on Darius. Anyway, so here's going to be a new religion founded. Probably should be Islam. Yep. And it is in this really crummy city here. And here's Seattle. Isn't this just what you think of when you think of Seattle? Landlocked, covered in desert, dry, arid. Just what you're thinking. So Saladin is not popular, but I mean, he has to convert to Islam. He might not do that. We'll have to see. He does get a free missionary because this is the Code of Laws religion. We'll see what he does with it. He might not convert to this religion, but there's a good chance he will eventually. in time. And Ahsoka built the Temple of Artemis. That's not one of the game's better religions. Who has ivory? Well, Saladin has ivory. Does anyone else have it? No, Saladin has ivory. He's not trading it to anyone. Does anyone else have ivory on the map? Because Saladin's not trading any of his. All right, because there's 2 ivory. He has 3 ivory there. And I don't know. I don't think there's any more ivory on this map. Nope, those are the... All right, so Saladin has a monopoly on the world supply of ivory. Wait, no. No, Seattle has ivory. Wow. Another thing you think of when you think of the city of Seattle is elephants roaming around. This tile will probably be taken over by Arabian culture. But, yeah, so America has ivory too once they connect the resource. It's like, so Saladin finally got a holy city on the border. But Gandhi is just so far ahead in score. He might just run away with this game considering his position. I don't know. If no one attacks Gandhi, I think he wins this game. Like, if no one fights him, he's going to win. Oh, he's even going for Apostolic Palace now, too. The question is, will someone attack him? That I don't know. Like, there's armies building in a couple areas. Gilgamesh has one here. I think Gilgamesh is getting ready to declare war because he's building swords. He's got an army right here on the border. But only time will tell. And Darius is building catapults too, although those might be for defensive purposes. How about Saladin? He's building... Oh, he's got a stack right... Wow, that's a pretty good stack right here. That's a pretty good show of force. So, are they going to move out anytime soon? Because that's a lot of units. He's posturing them towards Darius. I guess we'll wait and see. Every time I think of Seattle, I think of elephants. Yeah, I'm just surprised at how good Gandhi's land grab was. He had a really, really successful land grab. Note that Darius his teching is pulling him up towards the top spot now, even on a limited number of cities. Also, he's going to go into hereditary rule here, which is a civic he desperately needs because of unhappiness. Well, not desperately, but it'll help. Nope. Look at this. Gilgamesh pulled his units back from the border, so I guess they're not going to declare war. By the way, we have units of like every nationality wandering around up here. It's a total mess right here. Engineering. Engineering gives castle. So that's a little ways off. All right. Gilgamesh finally got to writing tech for open borders. Oh, there we go. His first war deck right here. I'm pretty sure this is not open borders. There it is. Saladin has declared war on Darius. First attack of the game. But he doesn't have catapults, so I don't know. Oh, the city walls! Darius the genius! The city walls! That's why he built them. He knew he was going to be attacked by Saladin. Anyway, so that's our first war deck of the game. Let's put it in the list. Alright, now it starts to get interesting. Now we see the conflict starting to take place. Okay, so first war. This is just going to depend on how many defensive units Darius gets, because this city's on a hill, and it has 40% defenses. If he just gets units in there, it's not falling, but... The question is, will Darius get units in these cities? So Susa is the target. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got some swords. And by the way, Roosevelt finished the Hanging Gardens, which is not that useful because he doesn't have that many cities. How many does he have again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... he's got 6 cities. Well, wait, hold on. I didn't even see this. Chicago up in the Arctic. The city's been here a while. I didn't even notice it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 cities. That's worthwhile Hanging Gardens if you've got 7 cities. Not bad. Anyway, back to the attack. So this says 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. I don't think this attack's going to succeed. There's too much defenses. On a hill, 40% defenses. I don't see this working. I don't see this happening. What do you press? Well, there's actually 2 different things you can do. So this is the default. If you highlight the stack, here's the default. If I hit Shift, it removes the unit AI missions. See, it removes that. And if I hit Alt, it'll tell how many units are grouped together. So that's 9 units on this tile. So I use both of them at different times to see what's on there. Anyway, I don't think this is going to succeed, but let's find out. Well, he didn't even attack, so it didn't end up mattering. So there was no conflict whatsoever. Saladin got chickened out and decided not to go for it, which was probably the right decision. I think he would have gotten cleaned up. So, disappointing. Disappointing for sure. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe these will head somewhere else. This would be a good time to check the power bar graphs, by the way. So let's see what's going on there. Saladin is tops in power. Darius is fairly low. And amazingly, Gandhi is second in power. So I have no idea why Gandhi is second in power. If I'd known he was going to build this many units, I would have picked him to win the game. Oh well. And Gilgamesh is wandering around in the desert. Alright, so the real question is, would anyone choose to jump into this war? Who dislikes Saladin? Where's the Saladin one? Alright, so Ahsoka is pleased towards Saladin, so he's not going to enter this war. Gandhi does not like Saladin. And FDR does not like Saladin either. How about Darius? Gilgamesh does not like Darius. And Gandhi doesn't like Darius that much either. Although I doubt Gandhi would declare war. Yeah, Gandhi's second in power. Gandhi domination. The war dream is coming true. Well, if Gandhi attacked Darius right now and rolled him over, Gandhi would be absolutely unstoppable. He would win the game in a cakewalk if that happened. But I guess we'll just have to find out. Alright, so Saladin heads back towards Susa again. But now there's even more units in Susa, so I really don't think this is going to work. Darius goes first in turn order. He might attack out of the city, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, did they attack? Alright, so what happened there was... Oh, and we have the Buddhist shrine getting finished by Ahsoka. 14 cities already. That's pretty good for this early in the game. So what happened there was Darius had his catapults attack the stack, which wasn't the smartest decision, and now Saladin's going to heal up his units while... to recover from that collateral damage. So that wasn't a very smart decision there, overall. So they're probably getting ready to attack. I guess we'll see. And a lot of people are researching construction. By the way, Gandhi is so far ahead in score, it's almost ridiculous. Okay, so Saladin attacked, and you saw what happened. It did not go well. His stack got cleaned up, and he didn't kill, like, anything. So that was pretty disastrous for Saladin. Yeah, that wasn't good. Now the question is, will Darius be able to counterattack? Boy, think how much better Darius's position would be if he had this city. Like, think if he had captured the Barb city. The fact that Gandhi has this is really, really helping him. And Gandhi is just doing what he does, which is to build more stuff. This city, well, we'll see if this city gets captured. None of these Barb cities are too close to getting taken out just yet. Gilgamesh, is he doing anything? Well, he's got a little stack right here, but it's... See, this stack is unit AI reserve. Or the Chariot's AI reserve. The other one's AI attack. I don't know. It's hard for me to say what Gilgamesh is doing. But anyway, the first attack was a failure. Colossus is probably America. No, India. Which India? It was built by Ahsoka right here. Well, that's not going to matter that much, but he has 2 coastal cities. 3 coastal cities. For some reason, Ahsoka's building more swords down there. Gandhi's going to get the Apostolic Palace in a minute or two. Darius is teching to feudalism, so he's not going to lose any cities because he'll have longbows, and longbows aren't really too impressed by swords. But I don't know about Darius actually conquering territory. He'll be able to defend what he has. I don't know if he'll be able to take anything over. Well, he might not. If Gilgamesh jumps in, he might not be able to. Let's see. Gilgamesh has a lot of units up here. They're just continue to shuffle around, though. There's the Apostolic Palace, so now we'll see if Gandhi can start screwing with people using the AP. That could cause all sorts of havoc if he starts messing with people via the Apostolic Palace. Boy, Saladin's got a lot of units here, too, for some reason. I don't know why. If you want to see the results of that attack on the power bar graph, see what happened? Saladin attacked, and it didn't go well. So Darius has started to catch up in power. Darius is also going for horseback riding tech, and now he's got the longbows, so Darius is probably not going to... Yeah, Darius, alright, there's the request to go to war, which we're going to have to say no to. Darius is not a great attacking leader. He's just not very aggressive as a leader, but he does have catapults if he can get ahead in tech. Like, what if he gets maces and the other, what if he has maces and Saladin still only has archers for defense, right? Can we show the Great Lighthouse trade routes? Yes. He is trading with Persia and both Indias right now. Yeah, he's actually doing pretty well. Well, I guess he only has 3 cities, but each one's worth a lot. He should chuck some cities up here just for Great Lighthouse trade routes. Although the AI is not smart enough to do that kind of thing. Maybe Gandhi can win and Darius can come in second, and then I'd get the half credit for getting the predictions, getting the 2 leaders to advance, but in the wrong order. So anyway, remember how I said that Gilgamesh likes to build wonders too much? See, this is his problem. He should be attacking right now, but what's he doing? His capital's building the pyramids. He's not even going to get it because Gandhi's going for the pyramids and he's going to build them first. But that's what Gilgamesh does. He wastes time on stuff like that. Anyway, so not much is going on in this war. It's been pretty quiet. I guess we're seeing... Well, here comes more units. It looks like Saladin's getting ready for another offensive, but it's been pretty quiet aside from that. Darius is going for civil service, so then he'll be able to build maces once he gets that plus machinery attack. Who's Gandhi's worst enemy? I believe it's still Gilgamesh, even though they share a religion, but I could be wrong. Gandhi's worst enemy... No, it's Saladin. Ooh, that could be bad news. That could be bad news for Saladin. If Gandhi does AP war declaration on him, he'd be toast if that happened. Anyway, so yeah. More units being built, but Darius seems content just to sit back and defend what he has instead of attacking. Here comes Saladin. He pillaged something. Darius is obviously not too concerned by this war because he's building the mausoleum. He's obviously not too intimidated. Gandhi's even going for the heroic epic, which means he got experience from barbs because he's never been at war with anyone. And Magyar is still holding out for now. Gilgamesh still just doing his thing, hanging out, not doing anything. And we've reached turn 100. So a very peaceful first 100 turns, only the single war. It looks like Darius is attacking out of his city for whatever reason. Oh, I see. He killed... There was a never mind. I was going to say he killed a stack on this tile, but it looks like he didn't because he moves first. Who knows? But he's got longbows, so I don't see Saladin doing much of anything. So, by the way, Saladin's really far behind in tech. Saladin's like way behind in tech. Darius is almost a full era ahead of him. Oh, by the way, so Roosevelt, not only does he have construction tech, he's got the ivory. So he can build elephants if he... Well, wait a minute. No, he probably doesn't have horseback riding. I bet Roosevelt does... Yeah, okay, so he can't build elephants until he researches horseback riding. And he's finally going for metal casting. Anyway, it's turn 100. Let's look at the bar graphs, shall we? GMP. Darius was the leader, but because of his war, he's fallen behind. It is now Gandhi and Roosevelt and Ashoka are the GMP leaders. Production, Gandhi's ahead by a mile, like a country mile he's ahead. Food, Gandhi's ahead by a country mile. Again, power, Gandhi is actually in first place in power. And it looks like Darius and Saladin did trade units a minute ago. So Gandhi, number one in power. I am very surprised. And he's also winning in culture. So really, this war is at a stalemate. The question is, will another war happen to break the stalemate? Like, that's the big thing. And this did just get pillaged here. But there's no chance whatsoever Persepolis would fall. Saladin doesn't even have construction tech yet, so he can't even build catapult. Oh, wait, yes, he does. He does have catapults. But he doesn't have any in that stack. Yep, so Darius, the early game favorite, has not really done all that much. All right, so that's an attack that did nothing except promote the defenders. I guess it pillaged a cottage tile. So Saladin is not achieving very much in this war, but he is slowing Darius down, for what that's worth. He's slowed down Darius, enough so that Ashoka has actually taken over second place. And Ahsoka's building a lot of catapults. By the way, Gandhi's also going for Statue of Zeus and pyramids and Great Library. That man loves his wonders, but if he gets them all and he doesn't get attacked, well, it is Gandhi's game to lose at this point. Maybe Saladin can still be first one to eliminate it. That was my prediction there. He's got the elephants up, though, so that's going to make it tricky. Elephants are OP. Strength 6 units, overpowered. Darius, though, is going to get civil service. He'll revolt into bureaucracy. Oh, I thought he was going to... I thought this was going to be a war declaration, but no, he just wants me to cancel deals. Boy, that city of Atlanta is pretty well defended. Gilgamesh just got monarchy tech. That's pretty sad. He is very far behind in tech. Very, very far behind in tech. I can't see this ending well. Alright, so Gandhi's about to finish the Statue of Zeus and the pyramids. Jeez, Gandhi. This attack... Alright, well, this attack's not going to go off for a while because they're going to bombard the city walls with the catapult. Unless Darius attacks out, which he did, which was not smart. There's the Statue of Zeus. Now Gandhi's going to get the pyramids. He'll probably go to universal suffrage because that's his favorite civic. There's the pyramids. You can see them right there. It looks like Darius defended that attack without too much trouble. Although he's just trading units, not really... Yeah, I don't see Darius taking any territory here. Not without higher tech units. He also is a great general randomly walking around. Nobody's touching Skinny now. He's getting pretty far ahead now. Oh, and he's building Great Library and Shwedagon Paya. He still hasn't... Now, granted, he still hasn't taken these Barb cities, which shows how incompetent Gandhi is at actually fighting someone, but... He is building a lot of wonders. And I wonder if Ahsoka is going to go after Saladin here. I do wonder about that, because he's building a lot of catapults. There's the whipping effect on Darius. Yep, there it is. So his favorite civic is universal suffrage, which is questionable as a civic this early in the game, because he's not going to have many towns. I don't know if he has any towns yet. He's going to have some transform into towns soon. Like, this tile is going to transform in 7 turns, but uni suffrage is more of a late game civic. Gilgamesh still just doing nothing. He'll probably just sit up in that corner until it's too late and not end up doing anything. This is the only place where there's any fighting. Alright, so Darius has indeed cleaned things up. Did he go into bureaucracy? No, he's still not in bureaucracy. He is going for machinery, so he'll be able to build maces after this is done. But Darius is starting to fall behind Ahsoka. Never mind. Alright, so peace. Not really much happened in that war. The two of them traded units, and both of them kind of fell further behind. So our first war of the game is now over. If there is one. Well, I was going to say if there's a war, it might be Ahsoka, but he's right back to building econ stuff. Oh well. As I said, this is a peaceful group, so... we probably won't see that many wars. And even, look at this, even Mr. Gilgamesh is just building monasteries and stuff like that, so I guess he's not in war mode. Mausoleum did go to Darius. That's one wonder he finished, so that will help him if he can get any future, manage to get his hands on like the Taj Mahal or something like that. Darius is still ahead in tech from what I can see, although, wow, Roosevelt, guilds, once the knights. See if he ever actually fights anyone. Great Library goes to Gandhi. I think it was in this city. No, not this city. Well, it did go to Gandhi. India. Well, that's helpful. It was built by India. He was building it in one of these cities. I'm pretty sure he got it. So Shwedagon Paya is now going to finish too. That'll unlock all the religious civics. Gandhi should go to free religion, I think. What's his favorite civic? No, not F8. F4. No, universal suffrage is his favorite civic. I don't know. He might go to free religion. He'll have the option to do so. Roosevelt has horseback riding? Yeah. Well, he's going to go straight from horse archers to knights because he's researching guilds, and I'm pretty sure he has iron. Yes, he has iron at his capital. So knights are very, very, very strong units. The question is, does he want to attack anybody? And that's, well, maybe he does because he just went to vassalage. Who knows? That's a wartime civic. Gilgamesh is just building stables. Just building stables. And Darius... Oh, wait, that Parthenon, was that built by Gandhi too? I think it was. Wasn't that under construction here? Yep. So Gandhi is just building all of the wonders. Darius captured... Oh, yes, yes. Good catch. Good catch. Now, Darius has a city down here, which is actually kind of good because it's a silver resource. This gives him silver, and that might be his only source of oil in the lake. No, he's got oil, okay. But, hey, it's a free happiness resource in every city. So, not bad. He can use the happiness. +2 if he gets a forge. So, yeah. And he's building more units. Also going for engineering tech. Roosevelt might clean Gilgamesh from the map. He might. I don't think they like each other that much. And Gandhi's built the Sistine. Now, Sistine is an interesting wonder, as Gandhi goes on to yet another wonder in the form of Hagia Sophia. Sistine's interesting because it causes your specialists to produce more culture. So Sistine's actually a very good wonder to go if you're specifically going for a culture building. See? Cultural victory, excuse me. +2 per specialist and +5 from all Hindu buildings. Darius is like, how do you like this? Yeah, choke on these nuts, Gandhi. So they traded Barb cities, but obviously the one Gandhi got was a lot more a lot more important, a much stronger one, especially because he came earlier in the game. But yeah, this has been a peaceful game. We kind of thought it would be a peaceful game for the most part. He asked me to cancel deals with the Arabs, which obviously I'm not doing. Oh, so this is great. So I signed open borders to get them to stop asking me to sign open borders, and now they're asking me to cancel open borders with these leaders. So there's no way to avoid it. You just seem to get the AI request spam regardless. Who does FDR dislike? Let's see. FDR... he dislikes Saladin. Saladin is by far his least favorite target. He's actually friendly with Darius, so... FDR won't declare war at pleased either, so he will not declare war on any of his good buddies. So only Gilgamesh or Saladin are the only ones he would attack. Chichen Itza was built as well. Who built that one? Please tell me it wasn't Gandhi. That one was built by Saladin. So Saladin has Chichen Itza. He'll get the extra defensive bonus. See how it's plus 75? It's plus 25% defensive bonus in all cities. Take that much longer. With that and protective... does he have longbows yet? No, oh yes he does. With that and protective longbows, he's probably not dying anytime soon. And it's a pretty quiet game. I hope you guys are still enjoying it. It just hasn't been that much action. We knew this would be a fairly peaceful game, but surprisingly Gilgamesh has done almost nothing. Saladin's the only one who's done anything thus far. I don't know if he's even... What is he even building in these cities? Like, he doesn't even have anything in production, so... Maybe he's in anarchy. I don't know. I can't figure this guy out. Like, what is he doing? What's going on? He's not building anything in his cities. What is he doing? Anyway, Gandhi has founded Judaism, but that will be a minority religion. I don't expect that to do much of anything. It was founded in Pataliputra, which is interesting because it's also... Wait, no. Is this the holy city? It says it's the holy city. I guess it is. So that is that's the philosophy tech religion, which is normally Taoism. Peace off Israel. Yeah, 10 wars might be too high. I went for 10 wars as well. Might be. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think all... Let me put it this way. I would be surprised if all 6 survive to the end of the game. I do think at least one leader will be eliminated. I think at some point Saladin will declare war and have it backfire or something like that. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? I mean, they've all built a lot of units. They're just not attacking each other. I just feel like Gilgamesh's peach weight is too low. And I don't know what he's doing up here. He's not... Like, what? Like, is he building stuff in these cities? Is he just confused? What in the world is this guy doing? Well, Ahsoka has declared war on Gilgamesh. Okay. I can fairly say I didn't see that one coming. Ahsoka has declared war on Gilgamesh. Okay. Gandhi also finished the Hagia Sophia. Alright. Well, as I said, that one I didn't see coming. Why would he declare war on Gilgamesh? Oh well. Does he even have any units up there? Okay. What does that look like in terms of power? Oh, well, he is tops in power, and Gilgamesh is actually last in power. But does he have any units up there? Oh, wait, here they are. Okay, finally, yes, there we go. Okay, yeah, I wonder if FDR would dogpile. That could happen. Yeah, look at this. Saladin is Saladin doesn't... Okay, so Saladin will definitely declare war before this game's over. He doesn't like anyone other than Ahsoka for some bizarre reason. Oh, because they share the same religion. Alright, so this could get kind of weird, but... Wait, did they already make peace? I think they did, because he's already moved right out of the territory. Yep, that was a one-turn war. Ahsoka, you tease! What was that? The curse of Wang Kong. What was that? He declared war and signed peace the next turn. I don't understand that. Okay, well, I guess he just wanted to increase the war count. Well, now they dislike each other. By the way, FDR is pleased with everyone other than Saladin. He will only declare war on Saladin. Well, it's looking pretty good for Saladin first eliminated because everyone dislikes Saladin. War count should be correct. Oh yeah, it could have been Apostolic. Yes, you guys are right. I bet it was Apostolic Palace peace. I bet you're right. Yeah, because Gilgamesh is is Hindu, and Gandhi's Hindu, so they would have... I bet it was Apostolic Palace Peace. The AP just does all sorts of weird stuff in this game. And unfortunately, there's not that much going on. Gandhi's going for the final religion of the game. He also just built Angkor Wat, because why not? He's just going to build all the wonders. He's out of wonders to build right now. Oh, look at this. FDR, looks like FDR is going for this Barb City. The problem is this Barb City is size 1, so it'll auto-raise. See, he won't be able to capture this because the city's never grown to size 2. But these knights will definitely kill these archers. Knight v Archer is pretty one-sided. Strength 10 against... These are even combat 2 knights. Promoted with... because he's in vassalism. So, vassalage civic. So yeah, there it goes. Well, I believe events are off for this game, so yeah, we actually do not have random events on, so it probably was not that, but that's a great guess. Oh, apparently Gandhi was in a golden age, I didn't even realize that. So yeah, anyway, we're about to see the final religion of the game founded, the Divine Right religion, and that would be what has not, it'll be Confucianism, that's the only one that hasn't been founded in this game. Gandhi is going to vassalage for whatever reason, as he continues to build temples everywhere. I mean, I guess the one plus side is this is going to be a fast game. So there's Confucianism, founded by Gandhi. Boy, he's got a lot of religions, doesn't he? What city did it pop up in? We'll just check, though. Oh, in Scythian, which is now the holy city for 2 religions. Minority religions, both, but holy city for 2 different religions. Anyway, Darius has guilds. He's building apothecaries, so that means he has guilds tech. Unlocks there, in addition to knights. More of the tundra being settled here. Poor little San Francisco, up there in the tundra. How long has FDR been Hindu? Saladin has declared. Alright, round 2. I guess we'll get back to that. Here we go again. And wow, this is a pretty good... Alright, Darius may be in some trouble here, because this is a stack... This stack has 23 units in it. I guess we're going to find out. Back for round 2. And this is a much better stack because it has elephants in it and 8 catapults. FDR just switched to Hindu. Okay, thank you, D2G. So it hasn't been that long. Alright, let's see where they are in the power bars. Saladin's definitely ahead, as usual. Darius will have defender's advantage. The big thing, though, is that Darius's units are all spread out, whereas all of the power for Saladin is concentrated in one place. Let's see where he goes. Susa, Persepolis. Wait, what just... Oh, he just split the stack. Oh, no, I think Darius attacked, and I think Darius killed quite a few of them. What just happened? I don't know, hard to say. Looks like the stack got split. Some of them died. Because that stack was a lot bigger last turn. Where are they going? Alright, well, I guess Darius wasn't in that much trouble because he just cleaned that up. Oh, look at this. Worst enemy of Darius, worst enemy of Gandhi, worst enemy of Roosevelt. Yeah, that stack... Oh, no, never mind. Here they are. But it does look like they're... Some of them have been dying, at least. Did Darius... I guess he attacked them. Hard to say. Sometimes it's difficult to tell what's going on between turns. Alright, yeah, I saw some maces and pikes just attacked. So, yeah, that stack is... all the catapults are mostly dead in that stack, so I don't think this is going to do anything. It looked good initially, but I don't think it's doing anything. This is... Alright, so here's the biggest news from this turn. Gandhi adopts free religion. That means he loses the shared faith bonus that he had with Gilgamesh and Roosevelt. So let's see how that affected the Diplo situation. Yeah, so now Gandhi is annoyed towards Gilgamesh and annoyed towards Saladin. And Gilgamesh, where is he? He's only a... Yeah, he does not like them either. Okay, so that shook things up a little bit. Oh, Darius knights are sniping them? That would make sense. I don't see knights, but he probably has them somewhere. Well, in any case, that stack didn't really achieve much, did it? Just more units getting traded. Still, I think that this war is a stalemate as long as it's just the 2 of them fighting. Here comes more units, though. Darius goes into mercantilism, so that means he finished banking tech. Yeah, I don't think that this war is going to go anywhere as long as it's just the two of them fighting. Fairly even trades this far. I think Darius may have come out a little worse for wear between the two of them. He lost more power. But Darius has engineering tech. Oh my god. Darius, what did you do? He just attacked out of Persepolis. Oh my god. He just attacked out of the city with all his units, ignoring his 100% defensive bonus. He's got almost nothing in this city now. He's got a knight and 3 catapults. Oh dear. That could be interesting. Oh boy. Darius is now in a lot of trouble because he could lose his capital here. Oh, but that's right. He moves for. Oh, okay. Darius was saved by the fact that he moves first, so he was able to move some crossbows into this, at least a crossbow into the city. Wow, he almost lost his capital there, but then again, that was turn order. That was turn order. I actually do own Empire Total War, but don't really have any plans to do something. I own Empire Total War. I don't really like the game that much. Anyway, though, Darius is getting pillaged here. He's being slowed down on terms of teching. He really needs to pull someone else into this war. No, we just can't turn our back on them. So anyway, right now Saladin has 1 catapult. He is bombarding the defenses. He's doing 2% damage per turn. So yeah, he's probably going to sit there for quite a while. Probably not going anywhere. Gandhi also finished the Spiral Minaret. He's building Hermitage. He's building Versailles in a city right next to his capital. And oh, hello. Darius has apparently decided he's going to continue to troll Gandhi. He has thrown down another city down here. Interesting. Has decided to continue that. And it doesn't look like anyone else is too interested in getting into this war. Look at this. Everyone else is peaceful. I don't see anybody else too interested in joining this. Maybe Darius will request someone declare war on Saladin. That's probably the main way we'd see that happen. But yeah, they're just bombarding the city. I don't think any of Darius's cities are in any danger of falling right now, but neither is he and have much of a chance of going on the offensive. Darius just got a great general. Did he get attacked? He keeps attacking this stack with knights, which is not the smartest decision because the war elephants defend, and war elephants do win against knights. Darius is not taking the smartest unit trades. Alright, here comes some more catapults. So we'll start to see some more action here. Because more cats will take down the defenses a little bit faster. And by the way, a lot of great scientists just born. Darius is setting up a 2-front war against Gandhi, perhaps. Yep, so just bombarding. Anything going on with the other leaders? Well, Gilgamesh finally got metal casting. We'll check everybody's techs on turn 150. Saladin and Gilgamesh are really, really far behind in tech, from what I can tell. Like, really, really, really far behind in tech. And I think Darius and Roosevelt are still in first place in tech, just based on what I'm seeing. But it's a pretty stagnant game right now. Just this one war in which not much is happening. I guess we'll see an attack eventually because the defenses of Persepolis are slowly being bombarded down. And I think it might succeed when the defenses get to 0 because Darius does not have a lot of units in his capital. Not really. So I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Darius needs more defensive units. He keeps trying to attack this group and not succeeding. That or he needs someone to declare war on Saladin. Now would be a good time for the AP pylon on Saladin. For Darius it would be. Kind of what he's banking on. Oh, that's not what Darius wanted. Gilgamesh has declared on Darius. It looks like, alright, it looks like that was a pylon war. Oh boy. Well, that's the worst news for Darius. Darius starting to look a little bit like, in this game, like Elizabeth in the first game we did. Just great economic traits, great position, but just kept getting pounded on by neighbors over and over again. Darius definitely does have engineering. He's got a couple pikes in his capital. But this is not what he wants, obviously. So if you had Darius in first to die, this could be what you're looking for here. Although it doesn't look like Gilgamesh was really ready for this. This is why I think Gilgamesh was bought into this war, because it doesn't look like he was ready for this. He doesn't really have units in position, but this is a lot of units outside Persepolis. And I don't know. It's mostly horse archers, but I don't know if they're going to be able to capture this. I guess we'll have to see. Interesting times. At least the game got more interesting. Darius has fallen on the score list, too. I mean, I guess he'll survive because he's got cities down here, even if he gets taken out up there. He does have cities down in the tundra. Quite a few people actually had Darius as first to die. Anyway, I said we'll look at the techs on turn 150, so let's do that. All right, so here's Ahsoka. Wow, Ahsoka's going for gunpowder. He is just about to enter the Renaissance. He's basically done the medieval period. He's about to enter Renaissance. Darius is actually a little bit ahead. Roughly the same, a little bit ahead of Ahsoka. They're pretty comparable. How about Gandhi? Wow, okay. Gandhi has nationalism, so he'll be building the Taj Mahal, getting the free golden age. He doesn't have guilds or banking, but he's pretty comparable as well. And Roosevelt is a little bit behind. He's a little bit behind where the others are, but not by too much. All right, now for the laggards. Now we look at Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is behind. He has civil service, but he's still missing a lot of the medieval texts. And how about Saladin? Saladin is doing a little bit better, but he doesn't have engineering tech. Okay. All right, let's see what happens when Gilgamesh gets units down here. He's pressing on Gordium. Still, Darius does not have a lot of cities. And if he loses either of these cities, he's basically finished. I mean, he might not die, because he's got the tundra cities down there trolling Gandhi, but he'll be basically finished as a leader if he loses these cities. Oh my goodness, Persepolis just went down. No! My Darius to win pick! It's in ruins! Saladin! He got it done. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, Gilgamesh is pretty far behind. Gilgamesh and Saladin don't even have alphabet. Yeah, well, that's not that critical in this, for these settings. Darius, I put all my faith in you. Why? Why did you have to do this? And now it doesn't look like Saladin's going to be first eliminated either. My prediction's not looking too good. I still think Saladin's in trouble long term because he's disliked by almost everybody. Although Ahsoka still likes him because they have this shared faith. Anyway, yeah, Darius is in a lot of trouble. There goes everybody's Darius to win pick. I don't see him winning now. He lost his capital. Gilgamesh is still not doing much. Well, yeah, he's not going to recapture this either. Darius, you had one job. Just tech up to win the game, but no. Couldn't hold his capital. Yeah, Gilgamesh is still at war with Darius, but he's not doing a whole lot. Oh, hello, what's this? Ahsoka's got some units. Oh, Ahsoka, I think, is getting ready to declare war on somebody, because look at all these units he's got up here. Is he going to declare war on Gilgamesh? Boy, this game continues to get weirder and weirder. Yes, he is. That is not open borders. That's a war declaration for sure. All right. Getting a little more action here. The pot begins to stir. The real question is, will Gandhi ever get involved in a war? He's so super peaceful. There's the Taj Mahal. Gandhi's like, you guys just fight. I'm just going to win the game down here, okay? You guys do your little shenanigans. I'm just going to win the game. Yeah, tech trading's off. That's right. I think it says that in the broadcast description underneath this video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says that right underneath the broadcast description. Anyway, though, yeah, so one thing that really helped Darius is Ahsoka just killed the stack that was about to attack Gordium. So he's got that going for him. But now they've got to push on and see. Gilgamesh does only have 5 cities, so he doesn't have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if Ahsoka takes even 1 city, it's a pretty huge blow. But we'll see. Yeah, for whatever reason, Ahsoka and Gilgamesh really hate each other. It's kind of a bizarre thing, but they really dislike each other. I wonder if Darius could recapture Persepolis. I don't know. We'll see. I keep saying we'll see, but I don't have anything else to say. Anyway, it looks like this attack's not going to make any more progress. It's just so far away from India, it's hard to make progress. Looks like Gilgamesh is cleaning that up without too much trouble. Here comes another group, but... And here comes an American stack. And it does have Attack City mission, so I wonder if the goal is Saladin? Is Roosevelt going to declare on Saladin here and take Persepolis? Yes, he is. All right. So America just declared war on Arabia and just took Persepolis, which will probably be gifted back to Darius. So Roosevelt taking a stand here, and we're up to 6. Come on, Saladin first to be eliminated. I want to get points from something. All right. All right. So everyone's now at war except Gandhi. Gandhi is the only one who's avoiding war. No, hold on. We got to go back here. Yeah. Everybody's at war except Gandhi. He's the only one who remains peaceful with everyone. American Sniper. Yes. American Sniper. Like I said, he will probably gift that back to Darius because it's completely surrounded by Persian culture. So Darius loses capital, completely incompetent. Yeah, but we'll probably end up getting it back anyway. All right, well, now Saladin's in a little bit of trouble. Not too much, but a little bit of trouble. By the way, Gandhi's on military tradition, so he just continues to tech up. If Gandhi ever jumps into one of these wars, that's going to be, well... Look at, oh, whoa, hello. What's this? Gandhi has decided that he wants to build some units. That's very interesting. By the way, this is when you know your pick's in trouble if you didn't pick Gandhi. When you see the GNP bar graph and it looks like this. Let's just say Gandhi's in pretty good shape. So the real question is going to be who takes second place other than Gandhi? That's going to be the real question. Who is going to get second place now? Because second place is pretty wide open, but I think Ahsoka and Roosevelt are in the best position. Interesting. Gandhi, that's a lot of units right there. Who is it that Gandhi dislikes the most? I think it's Saladin, if I remember correctly. Who does Gandhi dislike? Well, both Gilgamesh and Saladin. It could be either one. Could be either one. And all right, so here comes the Roosevelt attack force. So you got a good number of knights there. Persepolis still being held. No action up here, despite the close borders. Looks like the action's going to be down here. Which, by the way, if Baghdad's captured, that might go over to Persia as well. Look, 20% Persian. I don't know. It hasn't even been captured yet. Let's get ahead of ourselves. I'm afraid I'm going to have to refuse to help you in wartime yet again. So yeah, Persia and America are going after Baghdad right now. Persia attacking Baghdad, kind of amusing. Gandhi domination. Well, he still has not declared war even one time, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But yes, there it is. Persepolis gifted right back. See? Darius has it back again. And that's going to help his score. So Darius, totally incompetent, but gets his capital back. Good guy Roosevelt. That's America, right? Always liberating and gifting. America's so good at liberating cities. We love to come in and liberate people. Anyway, yeah, so Gandhi, he's building a lot of units, but I just don't know if he's going to attack anybody. He's so peaceful. Anyway, Ahsoka's war against Gilgamesh is doing absolutely nothing. So who knows. But Roosevelt's war against Saladin is having quite the effects. Baghdad is almost certainly going to fall here. Saladin, first eliminated, still looking like a decent pick. Yeah, well, there's a lot, I don't know, there's a lot of units in here. I don't know. Baghdad might be able to hold out. America heard that there's a need for some democracy here. Did they just sign peace? No, actually, I think they attacked Baghdad and the attack failed miserably. It's funny because there's been a lot of fighting, but there's been very few units or cities changing hands because everyone keeps attacking and then failing. Here comes a new Gilgamesh attack against Gordium. Try to break the knot at Gordium. And that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Boy, a lot of failed attacks in this game. Now Darius is making a play for Baghdad, but look at how promoted all those units are. I can't see this working either. So heavily promoted. What a stalemate of a game. It's very rare to see the game being like no one being able to take cities on any side. Very weird to see that. And it's not like we have super powered civs here or anything. Gilgamesh is pretty weak, but no one's been able to do this. It's time to spread democracy. Hold a quick poll. I mean, I'm watching these battles, but it doesn't seem like... Yeah, I just don't see anyone breaking through right now. There's this weird random stack up here. We probably need Gandhi to get involved in this. But Gandhi is building cultural stuff like crazy. Look, he's building so much culture stuff. He's probably going to go for a cultural victory. And he's probably going to win it because no one else is in a position to stop him. Here, have some democracy. Could it be that no one dies? Yeah, I know. Darius has 3 cities down here. This is Persia South, I suppose. So, yep, the attack went after Baghdad. It was not captured. Saladin held the city. I still feel like we won't make it through the entire game with no one dying, but I mean, I guess we'll see. See, normally when an AI gets way ahead, they start attacking. The problem is the one who's super far ahead is Gandhi, and he just is the most peaceful leader in the game. So even though he's ridiculously far ahead, he's not attacking anyone. So, like, that's why we usually have consolidation. But it's just not happening in this game because Gandhi's refuses to attack anyone. And no one else is apparently strong enough to punch through. Also, Gandhi just discovered liberalism. So he just got yet another benefit. Alright, stop asking me. Stop asking me to join your wars. Will Gandhi absorb Darius ice balls? This city's under a lot of pressure. This city will probably flip at some point. I don't know about Bactra. This one is probably unlikely. Sardis will definitely not flip. That'll never happen. It's too far away from cultural pressure. Not Darius, Gandhi. So what did he get? Oh, he went for astronomy. So now he can build observatories and get even further ahead in tech. And Gandhi has the Apostolic Palace too. Is there anything going on up here on this border? Doesn't look like it. So a whole lot of ado about nothing in this game so far. Oh, now they've moved a whole bunch of units over. It's like everyone is evenly balanced and no one can break through and actually win a... Like, no one can actually break through and win a battle. Like, units get traded, but nothing ever... No one ever actually captures anything. The Syrian... I like the Syrian doctrine with a Y. Yeah, the AI is really bad at naval stuff. You know, don't expect them to do anything. Oh, what's this? What? Look at this Barb galley. Hold on. Let's zoom. I want to check this out. A proud barbarian galley stands its ground. They'll be in there for quite a while. I don't think no one can reach that tile. Well, that's not true. A submarine could reach that tile. Subs can go under the ice, but barring that, nothing's going to happen. So, yeah, still more fighting here. War with Ahsoka, war with Darius. But Fortress Sumeria has not been cracked as yet. We need subs now. More Ahsoka stacks heading towards the border, but I doubt they'll be any more successful than the previous... Alright. Up here we actually have a new attack. Now, unfortunately, Basra has 125% defense. Darius also went to free religion. That might affect the diplomacy, too. Here's a new... Alright, here's a more respectable India stack right here. So we got to keep an eye on that at and then this attack at Basra. But the attack at Basra will take forever because it's got 125% defenses. We're in the era where everyone has castles and it just takes forever to attack. Also has a castle, so that'll take forever to attack as well. But we'll be seeing some long, lengthy sieges here. So this is good for Ahsoka. The Gilgamesh units keep attacking Gordium, whereas India is going after that city up there. Look at Basra's all the way down from 125 to 110. Still, that's where most of the action's going on. Oh, well, I guess he got it down to 80 in one turn. Alright, Darius and Gilgamesh have made peace, so that frees up the units that were attacking Gordium. That ends one war. Meanwhile, down here, the siege of Basra continues. Oh, there's some camel archers on the field now, too. Here's a little Saladin stack. All right, Saladin has made peace with Darius. Okay, so now Darius is finally at peace with everybody. The two wars continuing are Ahsoka against Gilgamesh and Roosevelt against Saladin. It looks like the first attack's going to come here at and there are muskets now from Ahsoka. Gandhi's on corporation. Gandhi's like in a completely different game. Can we get a look at religion spread? We can, although there's probably not too much to see overall. But we can take a quick look at that. Wow, that's a lot of highly promoted longbows. A lot of longbows in there. So Gandhi adopted caste system. Sure, we can look at religions here. Gandhi has circumnavigated the globe. Okay, so now we can look at this, and you can see the Pacific has nothing there. I guess that could be the Atlantic or the Pacific, but there's nothing over there. Gandhi spread Confucianism to all his cities. Gandhi has spread Taoism to all his cities. Buddhism is in every city in the world, basically. So Ahsoka has spread that everywhere. Jeez. How much is that shrine worth? No, I looked at the wrong city. Here it is. 38 gold per turn on a Pangaea map that's not that big. So yeah, it's just a big Buddhist world. We're all living in it. Hinduism is almost as well spread. Gandhi has spread Hinduism to like everywhere. Islam has almost no following at all. Just 2 cities in Arabia. Christianity has been spread throughout Darius's land and America's land. And then Gandhi is in the process of spreading Judaism as well amongst his cities. Gandhi has 4 religions, so he's continuing to go after that too. Anyway, so again, the next action is going to happen at The defenses are almost down at so I expect we'll see an attack. Or did they already attack? No. All right, the attack's going to come this turn, but wow, that's a lot of protective longbows. A lot of City Garrison 3 longbows. I don't know. This might have enough to succeed. I don't know. Depends on... Darius's Tundra City's revolting. Yeah, this is going to flip to Gandhi. You're right. This will revolt. Gandhi has... he's got at least 2. I don't know if he has 3. Alright. It looks like this attack did not succeed, although it did... Well, it might succeed this turn, though. Remember, Ahsoka moves first in turn order. Saladin and Roosevelt have signed peace. Nothing happened once again. So, no, well, the one thing that happened is Darius got his capital back. Ahsoka might be able to get it. There it goes. All right, so has fallen. Another city. We finally have maybe seen some progress here as Ahsoka conquers territory in the far north. Gandhi's on democracy tech. As I said, he's not even playing the same game as everyone else. So who knows what he's doing. All right, so Gilgamesh is now firmly in... Well, I was going to say firmly in last, but Saladin's not that far ahead of him. The question is, will he be able to keep this? Actually, this will probably flip to FDR, because it's mostly American culture on that tile. So this is the only active war right now. Although, who knows, Saladin will probably go back to war at some point. Boy, Darius has like no territory. He's been pressed so hard by Gandhi's culture. Actually, Tarsus might even flip. Look at this. It's only 51% Persian. Pasargadae is going to flip, almost certainly. Look at this. Gandhi's incredible culture push is just going to eat up Darius. Boy, I didn't see that happening. Gandhi does have a huge nuke score. Oh, is this a war declaration again? No, it couldn't be. That has to be open borders, right? He wouldn't declare war, no. I was like, Saladin wouldn't, or Gilgamesh wouldn't pick another war when he's already at war with Ahsoka. Ooh, it looks like is going to be recaptured. Ahsoka just can't get reinforcements up there fast enough. He's down to 1 knight. So unless there's more Indian units on the way, I think this is going to get recaptured. Oh, there were more Okay, there were more Indian units on the way. I didn't know where they were. Gandhi on communism now, building the Statue of Liberty. It's just amazing how far... Let me show how far ahead he is, just in terms of tech. So here's Gandhi's tech tree. He's researching communism. He has basically the entire Renaissance. Here's Gilgamesh. He doesn't have any of those techs. You have to go scroll all the way to the left to see techs that he actually has. Yeah, so Gandhi is like a full era ahead. And Gandhi is beginning to assimilate people with his culture. I wonder if he'll go for culture or if he just goes for space. I would believe either one. Oh, here's the rest of the Indian force. They're up here in the north. Okay, they've got one... All right, well, they're going to be here forever. They have one trebuchet, and this city has a castle in it. Otherwise, it's a pretty quiet game. I wonder if someone will build the UN and start crazy UN shenanigans. I also think Saladin's going to go back to war pretty soon. He's just... I can't see him staying peaceful for the rest of the game. If Gandhi ever declared war, he'd roll right over whoever he attacked. Maybe someone will get him to join their war. That's all I can think of. I'm really shocked at how well Gandhi's played this game. He's done like everything correctly, more or less. Like everything he's done has worked out. And now he's going to have universal suffrage towns. Look at this, 318. Look at these towns. Three food, 1 production, 8 gold, 8 commerce. That's ridiculous. And he's got them on like every tile. I mean, that ought to be illegal. That's just disgusting. Meanwhile, the war in the far north grounds on. He has almost doubled the second place Civ score. Jeez, Gandhi. Finally going for gunpowder. And again, note that Gandhi has completely ignored anything military whatsoever. This attack on Eridu just failed. I mean, this game's going pretty fast because there's not that much to watch on a turn-by-turn basis, other than Gandhi continuing to run away. It's still pretty close between Ahsoka and Roosevelt for second place, though. I mean, we know Gandhi's going to win. There's not real disputing that. But it's fairly close between the other two. If Roosevelt could capture some territory from Saladin, in particular, he'd be in position to take over second place. All right, here comes more knights on the way up. Well, the other thing one other thing is Gandhi's got Sistine Chapel, so every time he runs a specialist, he gets culture from that. Plus, the Sistine makes it makes his culture buildings worth even more, right? What's his religion? Oh wait, no, he's in state religion. He's in free religion, so he loses that culture. Never mind. But he's got so many cultural buildings. Yeah, like this city has got a chance to revolt, and this city has a chance to revolt. He already flipped this city, Magyar. Remember, this was a Persian city? Well, not anymore. He already flipped that one. If he would actually go to war, he would just... he could win by domination if he went to war. Yep, that's exactly right. We knew that city was going to flip eventually, and it did. So the war in the north continues. Persia is slowly disappearing under Indian culture. Saladin is not in war mode. He's building markets and grocers right now. Roosevelt is also not in war mode. He's building research. So this is the only place there's any fighting. We knew it would be a peaceful game. It has been a peaceful game. And it looks like again, is going to be recaptured. Just the supply line's too far. Although, maybe not. Who knows? Ahsoka's got more units coming up to reinforce. I keep thinking this city's going to be recaptured, and then Ahsoka reinforces it at like the last second. And it just revolted. I don't know if it revolted to the Americans or the Sumerians, but definitely just revolted. So these guys are just trading units up here and not really achieving anything. Although Ahsoka is getting close to rifling tech. I think if this war continues, and I don't know if it'll continue, if Ahsoka gets rifles, then he'll be able to start plowing through these cities. Without rifling, though, he probably can't make that much progress because there's so many protective longbows in all these cities. But yeah, rifles will start winning these matchups. Anyway, it's turn 200. As I said, we're moving fairly quickly today because there's not that much to watch. Few wars, mostly peaceful game. Gandhi on research. He's not going for culture yet, is he? No, he's still on 0%. By the way, all right, so another little thing we'll check out right now is we can check out how many beakers everyone's actually producing on a turn-by-turn basis. So Ahsoka's at 400. Darius is also right around 400, 380. Gilgamesh is at 135. See, I told you he was behind in tech. Roosevelt is 545, so he's a little bit ahead of the other two. Saladin also very far behind. Saladin and Gilgamesh are very far behind in tech. And then there's Gandhi. He's getting 919, and look at his culture. At 0% slider, he produces 2,300 culture per turn. His culture is completely out of control. Let's see where he is in his top 5 cities. That's on the victory tab. Oh wow, he's already 18,000 culture in his 3rd city. Varanasi, hold on. Boy, and he's about to finish Statue of Liberty in Kremlin too. I think he is going to win a cultural victory. Where is Varanasi? There it is. Oh my god, he's down to 78 turns remaining already. And that's only going to go down from here. Boy, he's going to win by culture, and he's not even going to have to run the culture slider. He's going to win this in the next 80 or so turns just by culture. Maybe we will have a game where everyone survives. I never thought I would see that, but I mean, Gandhi's like an exception, man. He just doesn't fight anyone. He doesn't care. I don't know what Darius is doing here. Jeez, Gandhi. By the way, we also finished bronze working.
It is entirely seemly for a young man killed in battle to lie mangled by the bronze spear. In his death, all things appear fair.
Our one tech of the game. We finished. Only 330 turns for ironworking. How will first be died be calculated? Everyone loses. No one died. That's how it's calculated. We all lose because no one got eliminated. Look at this. Pasargadae just revolted. Just revolted to it takes 2 revolts for a city to flip, but it's already revolted once. I don't think Tarsus is going to hold out much better. The only reason it's not flipping right now is because Darius has a lot of units in there. And Statue of Liberty was just finished, so that means a free specialist in every city. Oh my god. Look at this. He's got 3 great artists, super specialists in here, each worth 14 culture per turn. Wow. Yep. Rest in peace, Mr. Nimoy. Came in and read all the tech quotes for Civ4. Well, anyway, there is still a war going on here at Lagash. I don't think this is going to be taken over anytime soon, though. By the way, Roosevelt's getting close to Ahsoka in score points there. So, Darius has to... Wait, Darius has declared war on Saladin? Okay, that was unexpected. Darius is the one declaring war? Why would he do that? Well, anyway, goes on the counter. 7 now. So Darius decided to pick a fight with Saladin. I guess he just really disliked him. Where are we at in terms of power? Ooh, Darius got in a nice first strike, but Mr. Gandhi, if he ever gets involved in a war, would just absolutely face roll people. So apparently Darius decided he wanted to go to war, I guess. I don't know why. Alright. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. I don't expect much to happen from that either. How close is Darius? Alright, Darius is on democracy tech, so he needs to get up to rifling if he wants to do anything. Ahsoka is on rifling tech, so if he finishes rifling, then he'll have stronger units. Rifles would probably be enough to start making progress. Here it is. Join our war. Desperate for territory, I guess. Well, there's only 2 wars right now. That's the one that just started, Darius Saladin, and Gilgamesh against Ahsoka, which has been going on forever. If we look at the Diplo screen, it's mostly pleased relations. All of the good leaders like each other. See, they're all showing green on the, or not green, blue on the chart. It's really just the 2 evil leaders. Evil by piece weight, I mean. Saladin and Gilgamesh are the 2. So yeah, Saladin doesn't like them. Gandhi actually does not like these either, but he is annoyed. See how it got you declared war on our friend? Darius and the Darius versus Saladin and the Ahsoka versus Gilgamesh is like white hot hate on both sides. Gandhi might, yeah, boy, I don't know if we'll see the UN in this game or not. Gandhi's going for electricity. Boy, he's so far ahead. If he's on electricity tech, it's just absurd now. And he just finished Kremlin. So that means his cash rushing with universal suffrage will be even that much cheaper. What is he even building in? He's building airships now. And he's got rifles in all his cities and calves. Maybe he's planning for war. He is building a lot of military. Who knows? I mean, he is building military. Calves, rifles, airships. With Gandhi, though, you never know. He can just build military and nothing happens. So anyway, Ahsoka now has rifles, which means that this attack by Gilgamesh will do nothing because it's rifle, 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 rifle in that city. The Persia versus Arabia war is doing nothing again. As usual, nothing going on there. They're both pretty weak. They've spent the whole game fighting, so they're pretty weak. If Gandhi were to attack, who would he attack? It would be either Saladin or Gilgamesh, one of the 2. Yeah, Gandhi, he might just be out of infrastructure to build. That's also possible. It's also possible he's just out of infrastructure. It's like, well, nothing more to build. GG. Guess I better build some units. All right, so as expected, those units attacked, and they attacked against rifles, and that did not work. Gilgamesh does have muskets, although muskets don't really do that well against rifles either. They just do better than longbows. Now Gandhi's on radio, so he'll build the Eiffel Tower. How about FDR? He's not doing anything either. He's just on peaceful infrastructure. He's very close to passing Ahsoka in score, though, so that's worthy of keeping an eye on. Here comes even more units. You do wonder how the deity AI can build this many units, right? Like, little Gilgamesh is still fielding these big armies with 4 cities. He's building a unit in every city pretty much every turn. Now, it looks like Gandhi is not planning on attacking. He's right back to building infrastructure. Oh, and by the way, Pasargadae has indeed flipped. So, has indeed been taken over by Gandhi. What an interesting corner of the world this is. Pasargadae flipped. Persepolis was captured. Poor Darius. I think Gandhi's just going to win outright by culture before he can even reach nukes. Maybe not. I mean, he is researching fast, but he's culturing. Is that even a word? He's culturing even faster? He's pushing just so much culture, it's absurd. This war is a total non-entity. I mean, there's going to be an attack on Darius's capital, but it's never going to succeed. Well, maybe with all those other units. He is bringing in more camel archers. I don't know. More going on here than in Sumerian territory. Nope, got cleaned up. Looks like Darius didn't have much trouble killing that. Darius is having trouble holding on to this city, though, which has a 4% chance to flip every turn. All right, here comes another. All right, so Ahsoka's finally put together a rifle-based force. I think he'll be able to take a city with that. I think Lagash is going to fall when that happens. So Gilgamesh is looking a little iffy to survive to the end of the game, at least if Ahsoka stays at war here. Saladin, I don't know. Saladin's still got a lot of cities. I don't think Darius has much of a chance of doing anything against Saladin at this point. Darius is just too crippled. Camel archers are a knight replacement. I'll go ahead and highlight them real quick. Their big thing is they do not require resources. And I think they have an increased retreat chance. I think their withdrawal chance is higher too. So yeah, they're basically knights. Oh, I see. Knights don't have a retreat chance at all. So yeah, they get the 15% retreat chance. That said, cataphracts are way better because they are strength 12 and Byzantium gets access to them. By the way, last year Justinian, the Byzantine leader, Justinian won the competition last year. All right, so there's the attack at Lagash. I expect that to succeed. I mean, I know that there's muskets on defense, but that's quite a few rifles, and knights, and trebs. FDR just passed him in score. Yeah, FDR did just pass Ahsoka in score. It's very close, though. They're neck and neck. If Ahsoka captures Lagash, he will pass FDR in score. So they're kind of exchanging that. Now, is low, but this rifle will be able to reinforce. How much war weariness does Ahsoka have? He should have a fair amount because he's been fighting for a long time. Where is this? War weariness 160. Yeah, he's got. Well, one of them has war weariness 161. Probably Ahsoka, because Gilgamesh has been in his own territory. All right, so here comes the attack. Another turn or two to bombard. Oh my God! What the? Persepolis got captured again? What? Are you kidding me? Darius, what are you doing? You had one job, Darius. Just expand in tech. How did you screw it up so badly? What is wrong with you, Darius? Well, Darius would be a good candidate on first to die, except for his little tundra hiding place. I think he's going to survive regardless, but Darius, oh my God, this is one of the most incompetent performances I've seen. Persepolis problems, way to go. Good job, Saladin. Seriously, he takes it again. Unbelievable. Is Ahsoka starving because of war? No, his war. Well, maybe. Nah. His war weariness is fine. He just doesn't have a lot of food. For whatever reason, his capital's only size 9 because he's not working any food tiles. I guess he doesn't... he needed to farm these floodplains, not cottage them. Okay, no, war weariness is a non-issue. His cities are just small because he's got doesn't have a lot of food down there at the South Pole. Darius, man. Darius, you're a pretty bad champ at LoL. Well, you know, when Darius first came out, he was like brokenly overpowered when he first came out. I don't know if people remember that. Darius was so broken when he first was released. But he got nerfed a lot, and he's been like trash tier for ages. Oh, by the way, look at what Gandhi's got. Oh, what's this? Gandhi has a big stack, 20 rifles, 6 trebuchets, 41 units. Is the G-Man gonna do this? Is he gonna actually enter one of these wars? Oh my God, Gandhi has declared war. Oh my God, it's game over for Gilgamesh. Gandhi has declared war. He's laying down the hammer. It's SmackDown time. Oh my goodness. Well, that is going to take us up to 8 on the war declaration counts. Gandhi, Gandhi, Gandhi. Gandhi does even have the statue of Zeus. Gilgamesh is deader than Kisco. Well said. Well said. Gilgamesh is deader than Disco. Yeah, because when you're fighting someone who's that far ahead of you in tech and this far ahead of you in power, it's not going to end well. How close is he to domination? That's a good question. He's got a ways to go, but if he... Well, okay, so Gandhi is not going to win by domination. You know why? Because, check this out. Gandhi is right here. He's pleased with Ahsoka, he's pleased with Darius, and he's pleased with FDR. Gandhi will never declare war on any of these 3, so he's not going to get it. Gandhi for first kill. ETA on... Well, we'll look at cultural victory in a couple turns. I want to see... Oh my God. Gandhi's like, yeah, you had a city there. The Sumerians are a threat to us all. Yes, they are, because the Sumerians are such a threat. Oh boy. Well, this is going to get ugly in a hurry. If you want to see it on the tech tree, here's Gilgamesh's tech. He has gunpowder. He's going for military tradition. And here's Gandhi's tech. He's, oh my. Oh, he's got mass... Oh, well, Gandhi's about to build the UN, and that's going to be interesting, because that's going to... He will definitely get the UN. He's going to get all of the modern era wonders. Where is he? Look at this. He's building every modern era wonder. Oh, wow. Even Bactra is revolting. I didn't think this would be under enough cultural pressure, but I guess... this city here is putting cultural pressure on it. Is he building the UN yet? I guess he needs to finish his 10,000 other wonders first before he builds the UN. And as far as cultural victory, Varanasi's at 27k. Building rock and roll. 53 turns. So yeah, around turn 270, turn 75. Remember when Gandhi ended a war? Yeah, Gandhi did end a war. Well, he's not going to end a war deck this time. I don't know. I would be very surprised if he did. Boy, he's got a lot of units. All right, so Gandhi has now built rock and roll. I wonder if that'll be the... No, he's going to build units. He'll probably build the UN, though. All right, well... Damn. That's a lot of units. Don't get Gandhi pissed. If he doesn't like you, man. The threshold for domination is quite a bit higher. You have not helped us in wartime. By the way, while this is going on, Darius is continuing to lose his core to Saladin. He's on the offensive again. This city is probably going to flip sometime soon. Wait, what's going on? Oh, Darius has 1 unit in here. Oh wait, no, did the city flip? Because it says 60% Indian. But no, it's still a Persian city. Okay. Hasn't flipped yet. Anyway. Trying to keep an eye on that. We've already advanced in age. Yeah, well, this game went fast for a while because there was no action taking place, but now they've finally got more action going on. All right, so Susa has no defensive bonuses left, so I think that it's going to fall between turns. All right, well, Susa died as well. So yeah, I mean, if Darius didn't have this little city down here, he would probably be getting eliminated here. The problem is, I don't see how anyone can get down here. Like, Bactra will probably flip, because it's got a 5% chance of flipping every turn. This city will probably flip, but Sardis, I think, is going to keep Darius alive. I think he's going to survive with that one little city, amazingly. Meanwhile, the siege of Kish and Uruk continue. It is really looking like Gilgamesh is going to be first to die at this point, and quite a few people had him as first to die, so if that was you, you're in good shape. Ahsoka and Roosevelt are still very, very close, and for that second place spot. Ahsoka's ahead because he captured... Did he capture a city? Well, Ur's going to flip to somebody. I don't know who, but somebody's going to take that. 6-item Feral Flare Master Yi just emerged from the jungle. Yes, I like that comparison. That are tiers fully stacked right now. Fully stacked for Gandhi on his serifs, and tiers fully stacked for Gilgamesh because he's about to die in the next 10 turns. I do wonder who's going to get Uruk here, because obviously Gandhi's got the stack of doom, but Ahsoka is bombarding down the defenses. I think Gandhi will probably still get... Well, Ahsoka does move first in turn order, so maybe. Overestimated how peaceful the game would be. It's been pretty peaceful by our standards. I mean, we're not going to end up with that many war decks. I think we're going to end up around... What are we at now? 8? Are we at 8 or 9? It's very small. We're at 8 right now. So it looks like we'll be somewhere between 8 to 12, roughly, for this particular game. The 2 leaders I picked for 1 and 2 are going to be the first to die. Well, we'll see. Uruk is the focus right now. Was there an attack there? Wow. Wow, that's a well-defended city. Look at all those units in there. How many does he have? He has... Well, they're not grouped together, so I can't tell. By the way, Gandhi now just finished Eiffel Tower, so that's a free broadcast tower in every city. By the way, he's now building artillery in every city, and Christo Redentor, which doesn't even matter because he's spiritual. He gets free civic swaps anyway. Doesn't even matter. And finally, the UN is under construction. But those free... wow. He's going to win a cultural victory in 29 turns. Jeez! He's going to win by culture on turn 260. This game's almost over already. Maybe Gilgamesh can survive. Well, no. Gandhi actually did declare war. This is going to be a fast game. We're going to be done in like a half hour, if not sooner. Because Gandhi is just saying, screw it, I'm racing through the tech tree. Meanwhile, Darius is still in full collapse mode here. Continuing to lose cities. Tarsus did flip to Gandhi, so we kind of saw that coming. There's almost nothing left. Oh, Roosevelt has declared war on Saladin. That's something new. Let's tick up the war counter. There's almost nothing left of Persia. Just this tiny little space in the middle of the map. I don't know how much long. Well, here comes Roosevelt to the rescue again. Can he save Darius a second time? Darius, man, getting so much help from FDR. Oh, I don't think FDR... Okay, FDR got pulled into this war by Darius. Look at this. He's not building any military. So FDR was not planning on fighting this war. You think Gilgamesh has got this, Kappa? Well, we'll see. He just lost a lot of units in his capital. We demand you cancel your deals with the vile Indians. Which Indians? Or are they both equally vile? So Gandhi attacked, and he killed... Ooh. All right, so this is big for the who gets the second place thing. Gandhi attacked. He killed most of the units, but not all of the units. And Ahsoka moves first in turn order, so Ahsoka is going to attack and capture Uruk. So Ahsoka is going to get this city. And that's big for score purposes, because he's in a neck-and-neck race with Roosevelt. If Roosevelt can capture some cities from Saladin, though, maybe he can take second. He's got a force up here, sieging Basra again. Saladin, sadly, is not close to rifling tech. He's got a ways to go. He's got to get through printing press and rifling, and... no, printing press, replaceable parts, rifling. So there we go. Ahsoka takes that city, and look how his score jumps up. By the way, Gandhi is still almost double them in score. Alright. So, yeah, getting a size 14 capital. There's no wonders in here, but wow. Check this out. Look at all these great... He's got 4 military instructors in here, and a great engineer and a great prophet. Weird game. It's time for some democracy. They seem to be fighting around Susa, but the problem for Saladin is he's still on medieval techs. Like, Saladin has, aside from the muskets, he's got catapults and maces and horse archers and camel archers. But FDR is far enough advanced. He's got rifles and calves, and that's a huge breaking point in this game. Like rifles and calves just slaughter outdated units. The problem is FDR doesn't have that many of them because he's still building unit. Wait, why is he not? Doesn't he have calves? I thought I saw a calf here. Oh no, that's it. Never mind. That's a Darius calf, not a American calf. Okay. Well, we should get a quick look at the power bar graphs because there's been a lot of fighting. All right, well, there's Gandhi and there's everybody else. Ahsoka's in second. There's FDR. There's Saladin, and there's poor Darius, who's continuing to get stomped here. Is this city gonna flip? Maybe. 3% odds. Well, Darius, it looks like he's gonna hold his remaining cities because FDR has come to the rescue yet again up here. Gandhi's just hulking out. Yeah. Oh, I should show the. Have I showed the score bar graph? Here's the score bar graph. It's just Gandhi and then everyone else. He's really far ahead. GNP. Now, to be fair, a lot of that is culture. A lot of this is culture and not actual research, but he's way ahead in research too, and production, and food. He's just killing it in everything. He's also building the Apollo program. Oh, has he turned on research? No, I thought for a second he might have turned on the culture slider. He's not even using the culture slider yet, and he's still out researching everyone. Plus, we're going to have the UN in 11 turns, so we might see some Diplo shenanigans, but it really looks like culture is the most likely win condition, and a very, very, very early win date. Arguably, if he wins on cultural schedule, he'll win our earliest victory of any AI survivor game we've ever done. Totally called it. Gandhi just builds units behind the wall and no one can kill him while he just accumulates culture. Yeah, that's how it's gone down. Good prediction. That's pretty much exactly how the game's worked in practice. So more American stuff, slowly bombarding at Basra, fighting around Susa. Here's finally an FDR. Well, I was going to say here's a stack, but it's not much of one. I don't think FDR is going to be able to take any cities away. Now that Darius has rifles, though, I don't think he's going to lose any cities either. Where's the Gandhi Doom stack? Oh, he's now got SAM infantry as well. You know, to shoot down those airplanes that no one else has yet because he's so far ahead. Anyway, Eridu is up next. Oh, there it is. There we go. Gandhi has, well, only 18 units. Not that many. Just keep smiling at Gandhi. Yeah, if you picked Gandhi, this is the game for you. I said Gandhi was, if he won, he'd probably win by culture. I just thought he'd have more trouble than this. I did not think he'd be this successful. I also thought Darius would play better. Darius has been an absolute wreck this entire game. He's been a disaster. That's the other thing. I thought Darius would do better, but he's been pretty bad. Well, it looks like Team India is going to be coming out of this game unless we see Roosevelt pick up some territory, which he might. He would get some points for capturing Basra. Then again, Ahsoka might be able to capture Eridu up here, so... Well, there go the defenses. That didn't last very long. Gandhi, by the way, Gandhi has 6 artillery pieces. So, I think that's it. Oh, not that far ahead. No liberal. Yeah. These cities are still holding out. FDR has not been able to recapture either of them. Well, Gilgamesh, it's been fun, but Gandhi decided he did not want you in his world anymore. Gandhi said, not in my place. And Gandhi has decided... You are dead. Removed from the world. Yeah, this is really like cricket, isn't it? Sumeria has been destroyed. So, if you had Sumeria in the first to be eliminated, you have won that category. 5 points to Gryffindor. No, and 5 points to whoever had Sumeria in first to die. So, no, everyone did not survive to the end of the game. Let's take a quick look at that, and then we'll get back to this. All right. Game 3. First to die. First eliminated. It is indeed Gilgamesh. That's our first 5-point scoring category. And quite a few of you did. We had 30 people. Wow, 30 people picked him as first to die. So congrats to everybody who had him there. Good job. You predicted this game. You got that aspect of the game correct. All right. Back to Civ4. All right, so... We did not have a game where everyone survived. We've never had a game where everyone survived. And this was the closest I've seen to that happening. Now the question is, can Darius and Saladin survive to the end of the game? And the Ahsoka-Roosevelt race for second. Although Ahsoka's starting to pull ahead. Look at this. Nobody likes Saladin. Oh, man. If this game lasted much longer, I think he'd be toast. But I think he might survive to the end of this one. Darius does not deserve... Well, if he survives, he'll get one. I don't think he deserves one either, but that's... The category is do they survive, not do they deserve it. He'll get another chance, potentially. As long as he's alive. I agree he doesn't really deserve it. Oh, it looks like he might be able to recapture Persepolis again for the 100th time. So Saladin immediately becomes the marked man on the board now, because nobody likes him. The real question is, would Ahsoka and Gandhi be interested in going after him? And so this is how Saladin feels about other people right here. Saladin likes no one. In fact, he hates everyone. And here's how other people feel about him. So FDR is -4. Gandhi's -1. So Gandhi does not like him. Keep that in mind. Gandhi does not like this guy. And he's furious with him. He is cautious. Ahsoka's cautious towards him. Why do they like each other? They've supplied each other with resources. Okay. Yes, good question. What is our countdown right now on turns remaining? Well, not many, because Pataliputra's at 39k. Jeez, not much time left. Wow, 15 turns. We're not even going to make it to turn 260. Well, that's going to be that. I don't think there's any way that I don't think there's any way Saladin dies in 15 turns. So despite everything, I think we've more or less got everything locked up here. How many civs can get to wildcard? Everyone who survives gets a shot in the wildcard game. We might have a huge wildcard game if we get 3 more survivors just from this game. Well, that's fine. Wildcard game is just, we can always adjust the settings. If we have to do it on a large map, we can. If we have to do it on a huge map, we can. Maybe we can just find a day to pick out 12 hours to do a huge map game if everybody survives. I could probably make that happen. Or even do it over 2 days if it gets that long. Alright, sorry, we just can't turn our back on them. Oh, UN's done. Pretty sure Gandhi's going to win the Secretary General, given his massive population. So UN's done. Gandhi's got 41% of world pop, 38% of land area. Bombay is about to go legendary. Bombay is Gandhi's capital because Delhi is Ahsoka's capital. So this city's going to go legendary next turn. And there's still more fighting at Susa and Persepolis, but... and Basra's kind of low too, but I don't think these cities are going to fall. I think if this game went on for like another... If this game was going to end at turn 300, I would bet that... Oh wow, no, Ahsoka is the winner. What? What did Gandhi do? Gandhi ended up with fewer votes than Ahsoka? Well, everybody else voted for Ahsoka. Wow. Well, that I was not expecting. Can Ahsoka pull out some crazy result here at the last second? Boy, that would be hilarious if Ahsoka won. You know what would be hilarious? If Ahsoka won a Diplo victory here, like 10 seconds before Gandhi won by culture. That would be hilarious. I think Basra's going to fall soon, but, you know, how much does that really matter at this point? Nope, it got reinforced. Pikes, swords, catapults. So Saladin's researching democracy tech and not something military-based. So yeah, as long as Gandhi doesn't attack, if Gandhi went after Saladin, that would be it, but he's not going to. So Gandhi has railroaded his tech. He's now doing assembly line. So he'll finally be... Wow, by the way, he ignored assembly line forever. Gandhi can Diplo block. Okay, he's got enough votes to block. All right. So no, he's not winning by Diplo. It is indeed a pretty close race for second, but I think Ahsoka's far enough ahead. As I said, FDR needs to capture a couple cities. If he could capture... Well, Darius has made peace with Saladin. He did not get his cities back, by the way. Joy Darius. How did you manage to screw up a start that good? Oh, well. Can Gandhi flip Uruk? No, Gandhi's not going to be able to flip any of the remaining cities in the southern tundra. See, he hasn't even flipped Bactria yet. Can he flip Uruk? Where is Uruk? Oh, and Saladin and Roosevelt have made peace. So that brings us back to a completely peaceful world, doesn't it? Yep, back to peace. So with Gandhi about to win in like 6 turns, I think that's pretty much it. Gandhi could flip this city. Yes, he could. Once his borders expand, he has a chance to flip this. Yeah, both Indias look like they're advancing. Pataliputra and Varanasi are like really close. How many turns for each of them? Pataliputra is here. Wow. That needs 8 turns. And Varanasi probably also needs 7 or 8. 9 turns. Okay, so we're looking at turn, what, 259 at the moment? Unless Varanasi can get a little bit more culture in there. As Gandhi now starts building factories. Well, I can't say it wasn't an entertaining game. Oh, he wants a defensive pact. No, I have to decline that. I mean, it's been an interesting game. It did not go how I expected at all. Like, not even remotely close. I'm not going to get many points from this. No, we're not doing 2 playoff games. All right, well, here's a chance for a Diplo victory, but I really don't think they're going to split the vote because they each have like Gandhi is like 200. Well, we'll see, but I don't think either one's going to win. I don't think there's enough votes out there for either of them to win. Did I mark Gandhi getting a kill? No. Oh, I also didn't mark down what turn he died. Oh, wow. I got to go back and watch that. Yeah, I didn't mark down what turn Gilgamesh... Did anyone note what turn Gilgamesh died on? Because he came in last place. Yeah, I didn't mark that in. Wow. I did not mark the... I mean, it's not super important. I can always go back to the footage and watch to see. But I'm curious as to what turn he died on. Anyway, yes, Gandhi... I did not mark that he got a kill on the spreadsheet, so I'll put that in now. Yes, I was a tester on this game before it came out. That's right. Didn't log in? Okay, that's fine. Well, I'll just look back after the game's over. That's easily pulled out. Alright, so Gandhi's the leading candidate, but no one votes for Gandhi, so the votes split, the game goes on. So we were supposed to go for minimal points, yes. Supposed to go for minimal points with the... I mean, my score is going to be pretty awful for this game, too. Basically, I bet on Darius to be the runaway, and it wasn't. It was Gandhi who was the runaway. So, just a couple more turns. 6 turns in Varanasi. That's the city that'll go legendary first. Also, Hollywood's been finished. And we're building the Pentagon and the artillery. How many wars are we? Are we still at 8? Is that all? No, we're at 9. Okay. One more war deck. I had 10 war declarations. One more, please. Because that would be very nice for me. One more war deck in the last final seconds. Alright, so Susa has apparently flipped back, or it was either flipped back or it was gifted back to Darius. So once again, Darius gets his city back. He has played so incompetently in this game. He totally does not deserve to move on. But, I mean, and the wildcard game is not moving on, because the wildcard game will probably have, like, 10 to 12 spots for 2 people. So it's not like you're moving on, it's just you get one last chance. Bollywood. Bollywood indeed. Okay, come on. War deck, pretty please, in the last final seconds. I'm sure somebody out there has 9 and they don't want another war declaration, but I would like to see it. Alright, what is it, 3 turns now? By the way, note he has not run the commerce slider, the culture slider at all. Not even a little bit. And it's still 3 turns left. Well, we're just running out the tree now. Running out the last few turns. Nope. Not on this turn. You know, if it was, it would probably be Darius. He's the one building military. No one else is really building military. Not Ahsoka right now. See, they're all on research. Nobody's building military. We're not going to see anything here. If you want a final comparison of the tech tree, as we do the last turn here. Alright. So let's see. First of all, where is Gandhi? Okay, Gandhi has most of the modern era done. He's entering the modern era. He's finished the industrial era. Boy, he's going to be able to... He could actually build tanks. He's on the tech that gives you tanks. How about Ahsoka? Ahsoka's probably in second. Yeah, look, even Ahsoka is a full era behind. He's like just starting the industrial era, and Gandhi's completely finished it. How about Roosevelt? Roosevelt's further behind than him. Darius, and then Saladin, I know, is last in tech. Saladin is... He doesn't even have rifles yet. Amazing. Oh my god. He's at war with Ahsoka and Darius. Oh my god. Did they just declare war between turns? Ahsoka has declared war. No! It was 2 war decks! No! I needed 1! Not 2! 1! Oh my god. So we went straight from 9 to 11. What? Last minute drama here. We went straight from 9 to 11. Oh my god. I had 10 and we went straight from 9 to 11. Oh my god. And you know what? Varanasi's going legendary next turn, and that's the end of the game. He's at 49831. He missed it going legendary next turn. Wow, that was pretty amusing. Oh, now I wish the game would go on longer, but it's gonna conclude here. All right, I'll save it. So we've got a save game from the last turn, and it'll be over on the next turn. What? I was like, 2 wars. Oh, why is there 2 wars? Also, Darius is probably gonna. He might very well lose another city, but whatever. If this game went on, I think Saladin would die if this game went on longer, just because everyone hates him. But the game does not go on longer because it ends right here with Gandhi winning a cultural victory on this turn 259. Gandhi wins a cultural victory. Also, Emancipation went through. Gandhi wins. Turn 259, and let's get the score order. Ahsoka narrowly over Roosevelt to move on. So Team India, the winners in this game. All right, let me put this in the spreadsheet. So we've got this. All right, screen. There we go. All right, let me make sure I got this. If I click on the right stuff. Turn 259. Team 3. Why is this highlighted? G3. Okay, this should not be underlined, and it should be in black. I guess that's because the other ones were links. All right, this one is culture. Wow, 2 of the first 3 games ending by culture, but this one a little bit earlier. This one was about 170 turns faster than the first game. Look at these wide, crazy dates all over the place. Okay, Gandhi was first. Second was Ahsoka. Third was Roosevelt. Fourth was Saladin, right? Yeah, Saladin did beat out Darius. Again, I think that Saladin would have died, but if the game had gone on longer. But it was just such a fast game. Incredibly short game. I doubt we'll see anyone with that early of a victory date anytime soon. Well, I got no points on the victory date. All right, so let's fill it in. Gandhi to advance. Ahsoka in second. So let's put him in. Game 3 winner, Gandhi. He's going into a game with Mao. Game 3 runner-up, Ahsoka. Going into the game with Waina Kapak. Wild cards. Roosevelt. Saladin. And the undeserving Darius. Alright, so we get a chance to see them down the road again. We'll see if Darius can do better in his next game. Boy, that was just pathetic. I'm never picking this guy again. I don't care how good his start position is. That was just embarrassing. Alright, winner is Gandhi. Put it in. Runner-up, Ahsoka. Number of wars was 11, not 10. Well, at least I get 3 points for that. Victory type was cultural, and a lot of you had culture for the victory type. Victory date 259. Well, we're probably not getting a lot of points there. All right, so sum it up, and wow, Voldy, 14 points. Very nice. Let's see how it looks on the table overall. Sort by highest to largest. German Joey, you are the winner if you're watching right now. 19 points. And second place, Adrian Lur. Very close as well, 17. 16 for Demox, 16 for Tenacious Paste, 16 for Godzak. And then going down from there, I knew I had 3 points. The only thing I got was close on the victory, on the number of wars. That was the only thing I was close on. But yeah, good scoring overall. Let's do the average real quick. We can see what the average score is. I did that in the last game. I'll just do the same thing. Average. Okay, wow, okay, not the most high scoring game. Average is only 4.93, so if you were 0 or 1 or 2 points, you actually didn't do that badly. Average was only 5 points. Average for the second game was 8.86. Average for the first game was 3.39. So the first game was our lowest scoring so far. All right, so then we got the actual contest here. Let's look at the results for the total contest. See who's in first for the 3-game overall. All right, highest to lowest. And wow, what is it doing here? Why does it not want to do these? All right, let's try this. Try it again. All right, well, for some reason it wants Old Harry to be in first place. I don't understand why it's doing that. I don't understand that. Well, I can always move these around manually off stream. That is really weird. I don't know why it wants that. But German Joey has the highest score overall. Sorry, Old Harry is not actually in first. Very nice, 9, 13, 19, and with the first place score in Game 3. And then we've got Godzak, Tenacious Paste, very close. ASM, Old Harry, and then some more. You can see the top of the leaderboard. I am down here, not particularly great, but not terrible. This will be uploaded probably tomorrow, so you'll be able to take a look at this in more detail. Anyway, so yeah, that'll be. Why are some people getting 0 points for Ahsoka as winner? Well, Ahsoka wasn't the winner. Oh yeah, so this was a question. Some people said, why are you not getting points? So this is a scoring issue, and I know I got a message from this as well. The way that the scoring works is you get points. You get points for getting the category right. 5 points for the winner, 5 points for the runner-up. There is one special case where if you get both the winner and the runner-up, but you have them in the reverse order, you still get 5 points for that. So that is our case right here. See, Tessunke has this. 2.5, 2.5, because Tessunke has both the winner and the second place correct, but they're in the wrong order. That is the only case where you get points. You do not get 3 points for having someone who is correct, but like if you picked Gandhi to come in second place and you have nothing else, you don't get points for that because it's not right. Gandhi didn't come in second place. He was the winner. That is our only special case. If you got both of the first two correct, then you'll get 5 points for that. But no, you don't get points for, like you said, if you pick Ahsoka to win and he doesn't win, you don't actually get points for that. So that's the basic idea behind that. And I actually had the formula incorrect in my spreadsheet when I did the first game. So that's the reason for that. I went back and corrected between last week and this week. So it is actually correct now. But yes, the idea is it's hard to score points. You have to get it right. That it's not, you don't get 3 points for being kind of close. You have to get the category correct. Do we have time to do the map draw? We probably could, but I think that well, actually, we got 115 people here. Sure, we can do the map draw. I've got enough time. This was a super short game, so we can do that right now. Good time to do it because there's a lot of people here. All right, let's save this. And we can go ahead, and you guys can help me with this because you guys had some great suggestions with this last time. Oh, let's watch the replay real quick. We'll do the replay, and then we're going to do the map draw right after that. Okay, so back to Civ4 for a second. Watch the replay. And I will do the same thing I did last week. Let me go. I will go get something to drink, and you guys can watch the replay. You can watch Gandhi expand like a monster and Darius completely fall all over himself in incompetency again. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. All right, good timing. Not going to check Gilgamesh turn. Well, I'm going to look back at the live